Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another electric broadcast from Nobody Cares Sports Network. I'm Danny Chanod, providing the play-by-play for you this afternoon. And joining me in the broadcast booth is the president of this fine league here at Mid-Island, Mr. John Pleszewicz. And also joining us for color commentary this first game of the docket today, is a rising star in the business, Mr. Ray Palma. Gentlemen, welcome to the broadcast booth. Today we are powered by our friends at Main Street Coffee, and we are just super pumped to have Main Street Coffee on board. Boys, how you feeling today?
Great. Nice. Thank you for being here today.
John, I love your energy. John, I love your energy. Your energy is unbelievable.
You know, from experience, I can tell you, the first time with the headset and all the equipment and stuff, it's a little intimidating. So
it could certainly be a lot to take in. We're going to bring up Main Street Coffee up on the dash. More than just coffee, 2 locations here on Staten Island. First game on the docket today. Who do we got, Ray? I mean, we could talk about it absolutely all day. We got a doubleheader here. It's going to be father and son moving company going against Jimmy Max in the first game here. Beautiful complex here from Mid-Island Little League, Forgotten Borough of Staten Island. I'm Danny Chanod. This is John Pleszewicz. John, this is the first time we're doing something like this here at Mid-Island. Really the first time we're doing something like this here in Staten Island, period. Are you happy with this opportunity so far?
This is a great opportunity for the entire district. More importantly, my kids at Mid-Island Little League. This is going to be a great event. One of many. Hopefully, one of many in the future.
District 24 represent. Ray, what do you got for them?
Well, you spoke about it in the pregame as well, and you mentioned now, today's action, even the parade alone, and then 2 other games are going to be forever. You know, I'm sure you played games growing up, things like that. I've played in coaching games. They're gone. They're just memories now, but these kids will have them for life. So I think this is a great thing. And how about Mother Nature today?
Unbelievable.
The MVP so far today.
I mean, what do we got? 82 degrees, the wind blowing out to right field. And look, I want to give a shout out because Verde's Pizza, they're one of the sponsors today of our broadcast. Right. They just represented, right? Came up into the booth, brought food for the broadcast team. I'm going to show this hat to the camera. Thank you to Sebastian and the whole crew from Verde's who came out. So we got merch, we got food. What a great day for us
about
here.
That place. So I'm excited to give that a try tonight. That's for sure.
You're not going to be disappointed. The food is off the charts, from pizza, his pastas, calzones, all types of heroes, rolls. There's nothing better.
Yeah, I'm fired up. That's what I'm trying to tell you, John.
I'm not the smallest guy. Me and Ray, we could definitely look like we can eat.
I could eat.
All right, so that's the place to go, right down the street here on Victory Boulevard. Nothing better.
Well, listen, I want to talk about our sponsors that we have on deck today while we're talking about Verde's Pizza. You know, I want to talk about all of the sponsors, so a big shout-out to Panacea Contracting Corp., Jody's Club Forest, Franklin Sports Equipment. I understand, they came on board as a full sponsor of Mid-Island Little League. Talk about that a bit.
Yeah, we're running a hit-a-thon fundraiser for our project that we're doing that's come to fruition, that will be breaking ground in midsummer, and Franklin Sports just stood right up and helped, and they get the entire bill for us with balls and equipment for that hit-a-thon.
Listen, I have a home run derby at the Richmond County Fair every year. I don't know if you're aware of that. In District 24, Frank Cambria helps me out every year getting the chalk and laying down the lines for it. Every time a wiffle ball goes into, like, the woods area and it's gone forever, I don't think like, oh, man, good hit, little boy. I'm like, that is $1.07 every time it goes in the woods. So I totally understand. That's just wiffle ball. So shout out to Franklin Sports. That's a massive help over here. And we've also got Duffy's on board. Ray, you want to talk about Duffy's for a hot second?
I mean, I'm a West Brighton guy, and Duffy's is the best burger on the island. There are many greats. We are an island blessed with exquisite culinary options and every possible specialty we have. But the best burger on the island. Am I biased? Oh, yeah. As one of my good buddies, the owner, Cormac Gorin, absolutely. But Cormac Gorin, just from being part of our sponsors, along with Terrence Haggerty at Jody's, and I spoke to Terrence Haggerty earlier today, and Cormac and Terrence do the same thing, anything for the community. Not necessarily their community, because we're not exactly around the corner from Joe Duffy's today or Jody's, but for Staten Island itself. And I think it's a wonderful thing. And, again, The best burger on Staten
Best
Island, the
burger.
most
I mean,
unique, the most
and-
unique,
and-
the most the definable, the one that stands out is the Duffy's Burger. Has been and always will be.
That English muffin, there's nothing better than it.
Not necessarily trying to give out shout-outs that are too overwhelming, but what they do with the English muffin is unbelievable. So a big shout-out to them as well. And we got to give a shout-out to Charles Martin Mortgage. They do, not only residential, but commercial mortgages. So, and we got Gotham Trinity Productions today helping us run cameras. It is a full spectacle here on a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous Thursday, April 13th. We are ready to rock up here in the booth as they are almost about set on the field, 4 minutes away from first pitch, I imagine. I want to give a shout-out to the umpires for today's game. Kevin Wise. That's a good way to say it.
Kevin
I have to
Wise.
send him a fruit basket. Kevin Wise is behind home plate tonight and wandering around the infield and trying to avoid as much hate from the parents as humanly possible is Paul Busselman. How's that for a name?
Nice.
He told me not to spell it correctly and just go with it. So shout out to his whole family that also seems to get a fruit basket as well. Players are coming out onto the field and starting to throw the ball around the diamond. Who is this taking the field here? Is this father and son? So
Yes.
Father and Son Moving Company is wearing white pants tonight, blue stripes going down the seams. They've got blue tops with white letters, white numbers. I guess you could call them gray and
Outline,
gray
gray.
outline as well. And they'll be playing against Jemmy Max, who's sporting orange uniforms.
Orange and black.
Wow.
Before my time.
Shocking.
Yep.
do
Mr.
you-
McBratney, one of our perennial sponsors for 30-plus years. It's been before my time. They were orange and black for as long as I know.
Mick Bratney's also been sponsoring anything across this island for many years. It's
100%.
one of the great, it's true pillars in our community as far as just being Jimmy Max, one of the best establishments you can come across.
Well, talking about best establishments, we want to talk about this establishment right here. Mid-Island Little League is a family-friendly environment that not only creates baseball players, but lifelong friendships as well. Mid-Island has a winning tradition that includes one World Series championship in 1964, a World Series appearance in 2006, and a state championship. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Danny Chanod from Nobody Cares Sports. Joining me in the broadcast booth is Ray Palma, John Pleszewicz, the president of this fine baseball league out here in Travis. We got water and food. This is unprecedented. We're normally hostages in a broadcast booth, John. You're treating us good here, brother.
We're gonna eat good tonight. We'll have fun up here. It's gonna be a great night.
Happy to have it. So one of the things I want to let you know is underneath your scoreboard there, we have some papers that are vitally important because we had the players fill out some information about what their favorites are, favorite song, walk-up music, things of that nature, so that we could talk reminiscent of the Little League World Series. So most, if not all, the players out here on the field. But I guess if you find the players' names as they come up, we could talk on it a little bit. Ray, you got some of that information over there as well?
I'm all over that information. Reading these things is probably the highlight of my broadcasting career is reading some of these things. Many pop out. These kids have a wide variety of
All right.
interests. Mike Garofolo, number 14, father and son.
Ray, we are about to be underway here from Mid-Island Little League.
It jumped on us quick here, Dan.
Sure did. This is number 2, Jojo Benora. Comes into the batter's box and looks at a ball low over the plate. 1-0 is the count. Way to be. Way to be, scoreboard op. Here's the 1-0, and it catches the inside corner for a strike. A little bit of a off-speed action there. Got the batter to buckle, Ray.
Our seats are just phenomenal for this right here, right behind the plate.
Oh, a little bit too inside that time, and he hit him. And this is the pitcher on the mound, tough to see. We didn't get starting lineups because, I'm the worst sports network in the world, but this is number 22, Vincent Ruggiero, pitching on the mound. So tough start for him as he walks the first batter he sees, and by walk, I mean drilled him in the back. So number 10 stepping up into the batter's box here, moving right along from Jimmy Max, Nicholas Romano.
10-year-old. Look at the size of this kid.
10-year-old is right. Look at the size. Yeah, you'll be shuffling through these papers for the rest of your life. Did you find them? Nick Romano, favorite song to walk up to before a game. He says, I want to rock.
So throw goes into center field and they go stolen base. Then you're going to look to get the third, get down. And on the overthrow, throw in the second base. We're going to have a runner on third here to start the game.
A little bit of a folly there. Ray, you're going to like this. Nick at the plate, his favorite post-game meal is pasta, but his favorite overall food is steak. Favorite player, Mike Trout, and he loves the Sandlot.
I mean, that's just a well-rounded kid right there.
Goes to Blessed Sacrament. Well-rounded kid. Shout out to the family raising him right.
That's Big Vito, his dad, Vic Romano. Great dude, good family man, and raising a nice young man.
So a 1-1 count, swung on and missed. Catcher holds on. It's now 1-2. John, phenomenal job digging out that name, pal. You were digging to the point where you were sweating. I thought the papers were just going to explode in your hands. Here's a shot to the second baseman. It's fumbled, and it'll be a close call at first. He's safe. The run comes in to score. Jimmy Max is on the board, 1-0.
Great situational hitting early on by Romano, just going with the pitch. Ground ball right side of the infield is going to drive in a run there early, Dan. 1-0. Great situational hitting and got himself on base with his speed.
So this is well, watch out there, right now.
Ooh, that was coming right for my face.
It really was. This number 13, Gio Molinari.
Thank goodness we have multiple fences. That was scary.
Favorite song, Dior by Pop Smoke. So that's got to be, Big E's got to know more about that than me. Favorite.
I got nothing on that.
And here's a beautiful shot into left field. Good enough for a single from Molinari. Also saying that his favorite movie is The Sandlot.
This is
Love to see it.
Fourth year in the majors. He was up here as a 9-year-old. One
Well,
of the fiercest kids in the league.
I'm no surprise he's been in the majors this long. His favorite pregame meal
You don't have
and
to
regular
move it. You can just
meal
move up to it. It's fine.
is steak. He has steak twice. So
Steak twice?
The kid's all protein.
unbelievable.
So he's learning at a young age.
That's great stuff. Here's
Squares around here.
Yeah, looking for a bunt situation. Stealing third, and he has gone down on a double steal situation. They're able to move the runner over to second.
John Cavallo's favorite song, Eye of the Tiger, but John Cavallo there, I believe I have the right. Number 3 is the catcher I'm looking at. Yeah, 3 is the catcher. So there's Cavallo with the hose down the third base there.
Michael
Dan.
Cavallo.
Michael Cavallo. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong. Michael Cavallo. Oh, there we go. He's number 9. I thought it was 3. It's 9. Okay. Shout out to Mike Cavallo, St. Peter's legend basketball player as well as the old man.
Umpire signifies we have one away here. Top of the first inning, Jimmy Max leading 1-0. And this is Robbie Thompson in the batter's box here. Looks at a ball. Robbie's favorite song to come up to is Eye of the Tiger. He likes to smash knishes as a post-game meal. Takes a big, hefty cut there and misses.
I mean, Eye of the Tiger came out in 1983, so
It's
this kid's an
unbelievable.
old soul.
You look at his
Great
dad. Look at the size he's going to be when he gets older. Look at the size of his dad. He's coaching first base right now.
Big swing and a miss. 2-2. The count is evened up here, so an opportunity for the pitcher to help himself out and try and work his way closer out of this inning. Here's a shot into right center field, and it's going to make its way into the gap all the way to the wall. Rounding first, going to second for a stand-up double. 2 runs come in to score, and Jimmy Max has opened it up 3-0 here in the top of the 2-0 in the top of the first inning. Thanks, guys.
So far early on, the hitting for Jimmy Max has just been great. Not trying to pull the ball on the outside, just went with it and just lined the ball right into the gap there in right center. That was beautiful. Beautiful piece of hitting. So far, bat on ball for Jimmy Max.
And a big swing this time for Joseph Vinegar.
Vinoker.
Thanks, pal. I'm going to send that family a fruit basket, too.
Appreciate all last names being said correctly. Not being mine, being the easy, typical.
No,
last
I
name.
mean, you were like, here, Dan, let's start with this name. Thanks, Pleszewicz. Shout out to this kid in the batter's box, though. Favorite movie, Field of Dreams. And a hot shot goes up against the first base line dugout screen. So good thing you guys got those fences put in. The 60s, somebody be going to the emergency room right now.
My Pathfinder's over there, too. It looks it's one of the mom SUVs. It fits great in the parking lot, matches the rest.
And with one away here on a 2-2 count, I'm relying fully on the scoreboard operator. What's your name, sir?
John Tingos.
John?
Tingos.
John Tingo's doing an unbelievable job. He saved the day for us.
I didn't know there was someone behind me. There's the voice of God behind us here, John Tingos, apparently. All right, there we go.
We have very bad situational awareness here. You have to tell us, hey, the boot's on fire, guys. Thank you. Thank you. 3-2 is the count. A runner leads off second base, and there is absolutely no leading, so he stood still until the pitcher released the ball. That's the rules here in Little League Baseball as strike 3 is called. 2 outs now.
Ruggiero's been painting the strike zone early on. He's been getting hit around a little bit, but one thing he's doing, he's putting the ball in the strike zone, and good things are going to happen. You keep pounding that zone.
Absolutely. This is Matt Shapiro, the left fielder in the batter's box now. Favorite video game, Call of Duty. I appreciate you. Season 3 came out today. We both can't play it today, Matt, so thank you for that.
You can play later on, Dan.
No, I can't. So much work.
Yeah,
I'd rather be here.
Video games aren't pile. You turn it on, you got to do all this stuff.
No,
You got to download and update.
It's not like it used to be, dude. You
I don't know how to do it. By the time you do it,
15
all the
minutes to
time you
get
go to
past the
bed.
menu. Yeah.
I like Atari.
Yeah, it was a simple back then.
The cartridge in, blowing the cartridge, put it in, that was it.
2 buttons.
And there was a strike called over the outside corner, 1-2.
A win for Ruggiero. Listen, you come back the way he was getting lit up early on. You come back and battle out here, get out of this inning. A big success.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what he does. The strikeout catcher drops the ball, throws down to first, and it looked like he was in real trouble there, but just 2 runs surrendered in the top of the first inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the first here from Mid-Island Little League. Danny Chanod, John Pleszewicz, Ray Palma on the call. Back after this. Nobody cares.
No, I don't.
Welcome back to the broadcast booth, everybody. I just had the greatest segue ever. Scoreboard operator says, Dan, you know my wife? Me and the other color commentators almost fell out of our chair. It was harmless. Yes, we went to school together. Marissa Schaefer Tangos, and now that mic's in your lap. Excellent. Well, it's 2-0. Jemmy Max with the lead. They have orange jerseys with black and white trim, white pants, and it looks like a black stripe going down the side. 2-0 lead for Jimmy Max. Excited to be here. First of 2 games on the docket. Danny Chanod, John Pleszewicz, and Ray Palma on the call. We were told that this game was going to be a bit of a slugfest. Are you expecting that same thing? I'll go with you, Ray.
Well, hard for me to expect that. I honestly haven't seen a Little League baseball game at this level in quite some time. But I can, based on talking to the coaches prior, and so far, seeing them put the bat in the ball so early on in the first inning. So, yeah, from this point on, I certainly expect it.
JoJo's one of our top pitchers in our league this year, and he's a 12. And then we have Vincent Ruggiero going for father and son, who's arguably one of our top 11-year-old pitchers. I think, pre-inning nerves got Vincent a little uptight, couple hits, but he'll settle down. JoJo, he's one of our ace pitchers in our league. This is going to be a good battle here between JoJo and Michael Cavallo, one of our top 12-year-old hitters. Mike
Cavallo, he plays infield, catcher as well as pitcher, so...
Favorite food, grilled octopus, which is something I would never even consider trying.
Family's got to be a millionaire or they're scrapping. Oh! And he throws high and tight on the first pitch. I mean, wild thing going.
The Cavallo family, St. Peter's, West Brighton guys. Mike Cavallo is a good player for St. Peter's. Jake Wood, Kennedy, senior year, college ball. I can't recall the college, but Mike Cavallo, an excellent Staten Island basketball player. So I'm sure he brings that talent to his kids here. Cavallo known as one of the better hitters here in our league.
Now, second pitch is high. 2-1, and now strike call, 2-2.
So you throw a little chin music earlier, and you come back inside with the fastball again on the inside. You doesn't want to go back in there. So great piece of pitching so far.
Here's the 2-2 to Cavallo, and he got him.
Now it's 2-2.
No. All right, now they playing with me. But I'll tell you what, who's not playing with me. Big shout out to Cavallo. Again,
that got
hit him.
Oh, runs it out to first base. Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, don't take me out, coach. I'm
You know
good.
what they say, like when you run it down to first base and don't rub it.
Yeah.
You're not hurt at all.
Yeah, don't take me out, coach.
Well, he's a tough kid. His favorite ball player is Brandon Nimmo. And he likes mozzarella sticks after a game.
I like
Favorite part about baseball is just being with his friends. So you love to hear stuff like that. Jimmy Max with a 2-0 lead in hot order to start. Just like the top of the first, the leadoff batter is walked by a hit by pitch. So a runner on first base, nobody out here. Bottom of the first inning, Jimmy Max versus father and son moving company. This is Joshua Uloa at the plate.
Uloa likes rap music, wings, and having fun. Well, me too, kid. Me too.
Samesies.
That's life. Yeah, that kid's got it. He's got 3 good ones right there.
Favorite TV show is The Outer Banks. I'm out of date.
The music, except for a few Eye of the Tigers, and that might have been it, actually. Most of the songs, I had no idea.
Nothing.
That's all right. That's what happens.
Oh, 1-2's to count. He's got his back against the wall, and it's Benora with a chance to get his first strikeout. The pitch is called strike 3. Beautiful pitch.
Early on, you just love both pitches. They're pounding their strike zone, and not just with stuff, with some movement on top of that. My goodness. And you heard one coach, or it could have been a fan, not sure, but it was a kid coming off after the strikeout screaming body language. Important, how you present yourself in good times and bad.
There's a strike over the inside part of the plate called. Number 45, Michael Garland at the plate, making his first appearance tonight.
So, John, am I right? The catcher, the runner from first base can't leave until the ball crosses the plate?
Yes.
Here is a drive from Garland, hit down the right field line at fair. Digging for 2, he'll make it there easily. Rounding third and coming home to score. And look at this, a triple. Beautiful job. What a rope down the right field line.
Great piece of hitting there.
And you know why? His favorite MLB player, Ray, Barry Bonds. So you saw a big slug from him on that hit.
I love the time machine answers, too. I mean, obviously, Barry Bonds retired before he was born.
Sir.
So I love the answers, but when you can hit like that, your favorite player can be whatever you want. My goodness.
Vincent Ruggiero strolling into the plate now, number 22. Another big fan of mozzarella sticks after a game. And he looks at a high pitch for a ball. Favorite player is Aaron Judge, and this man has won my heart. Favorite TV show, South Park.
And his favorite movie is Creed. Yeah, we can hang out. This kid's all right with me.
He's all right. He looks at a strike over the inside part of the plate. 1-1, the count evens out. John, I just want you to know you only have to suffer like this for the first time through the lineup, right?
That's all right. I'm having fun. It's
All right,
great.
cool.
Always wanted to be on TV.
Yeah. Strike 2, and that's a swinging a good cut there. I think he might have changed speeds that time.
Yeah, JoJo has an assortment of pitches. He throws a pretty decent fastball, decent curve, and a sneaky changeup.
Strike 3 over the inside part of the plate. Got him looking 2 away here.
Continues to pound that strike zone.
So it's Garland that leads off third base. And he is the tying run as father and son is down by a score of 2-1 here. As a strike called over the outside part of the plate from Benora. This is Jack Sherlock at the plate.
Jack hit his first home run over the fence the other night. Booming shot to left center.
Beautiful. Looks at a ball outside. Favorite song to warm up to before a game? It's going to shock you, Ray. CCR, Fortunate Son.
No shock there. Sounds like a great tune.
This is just unbelievable. Creedence Clearwater Revival. You've never heard of that? You can get fired right now.
Listen, I'm sorry. I don't know that one. I know
Some folks are born made to wave the flag.
I'm sure if you put a beat to it, I heard it, I'd probably know it.
I'm upset with you. This is going to be an easy RBI and more going to the wall. 1 run will score, and digging for second with an easy double this time is Jack Sherlock.
Focus down, drop down, put the bat head on the ball, went with the pitch, just served it out right the way it came in. Oh, beautiful piece of hitting.
Absolutely. Shades of Derek Jeter, a little oppo.
And with a little more force. He really put the bat in the ball there.
Absolutely. Number 13 strolling into the batter's box, Mason Pinnell. plays second base and third base. He looks at a high ball for his first pitch. Favorite warm-up song, Eye of the Tiger. Favorite post-game meal is a hot dog. Favorite TV show, Cobra Kai.
Another Eye of the Tiger. I mean, these kids have been hanging out with, someone is...
Somebody's influencing
at least
Eye of the Tiger
one
around
good
here.
parent out there has made these kids sit down and watch Rocky.
Yeah, one good parent.
Mason's coming off a championship with the fifth grade Blessed Sacrament, I believe, fifth grade Blessed Sacrament boys with Coach Altoff.
Coach Altoff and Coach Lee, shout out to those
Yeah.
guys. And
Yeah,
that team is one of the
He's the off-guard,
one of the best teams in Allen history as far as from a success standpoint.
talented bunch.
And great coaching, that's for sure.
Joe Pinnell looks at 2-1, and that is outside for a ball, 3-1 with first base open. He could walk him, but we're all knotted up at 2 right here. So the leading run is at second base for Father and Son Moving Company. There is a beautiful strike.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's the first time all game he's gone to a 3-ball count and just paints the outside corner with a nice, smooth fastball.
3-2 the count. Runner on second base, and the off-speed pitch gets him on the inside corner. They get out of the inning, but not before Father and Son put 2 more on the board. Back with the top of the second inning in just a minute. Nobody cares. Welcome back to the broadcast booth, ladies and gentlemen. Danny Chanod on the call. John Pleszewicz? I still got it. President of Mid-Island Little League joining us in the broadcast booth as a guest, and Ray Palma rocking color commentary. We're in a 2-2 game as we start the top of the second inning on a beautiful day from Mid-Island Little League. Salvatore Ferrarioli. Thank you, sir. That's another, Edible Arrangements just makes so much money off the fruit baskets I got to send to all these families.
Big basket sending.
Big basket. Oh, I got you. All your mics are off. There you go. Welcome back.
Danny didn't want us to hear anything we were saying, so
No.
cut our mics off for a minute. Good strategy.
Ferroli.
Ferrioli.
Ferrioli.
Salvatore
Wow,
Ferrioli.
you butchered it again. We were both on mic.
Yeah.
Oh, they're putting pizza in front of us, Danny. Look at this.
No.
I just got to put pizza.
Well, we're going to have to.
It just showed up. I didn't even ask for it.
This is unbelievable. We will be sure to show this on the broadcast booth, so let everybody at home see just for a second here. Verde's Pizza and Pasta House, delivering in all sorts of ways here. Crushing it. Who's got it better than us, boys? By the way, I want to let you know, it's impossible to eat and broadcast. So you'll notice that I'll sit here and I'll talk while you guys eat. Enjoy yourselves. Starting us off here, top of the second inning, and that's inside. That would have hit him, but it was the batter, my man Sal.
Ferrioli.
My man Sal squared up to bunt, and the pitch actually hit the bat, so.
Kid wants to hit. You've been waiting all year to get in the back of that batter's box. You don't want to walk. You want to take a swing. Oh, there's a go. Squares around the bunt.
So now it's 1-1. The count.
All right, so Ruggiero.
Inside there? All right.
Ruggiero, a little bit of everything, man. Inside out, off the zone, in the zone.
Well, Sal's favorite food is tacos. His favorite MLB player is a newcomer on the scene, Anthony Volpe. So we might see that name mentioned a lot more, his favorite MLB player in the future.
And how smart to pick a guy like Volpe, so if Volpe works out and becomes a star shortstop for the Yankees, he'll be your favorite player of 15, 20 years. most kids pick a favorite player in his 30s. You got a favorite player for years. You got to pick a new one. He can ride this out for a while.
What a pitch that time over the outside part of the plate. 3-2 is the count. Ooh, and it hit him. So going to first base and earning it this time as well is Sal.
I can confirm you cannot eat and broadcast.
Yeah, no.
I've been trying to, and I can't.
No.
So.
It's impossible.
It can't be done. I was trying to prove Danny wrong, and he was right.
It's like
I thought maybe I could pull it off.
It's like the second ring of purgatory. It's strange.
He continues to paint the strike zone. He's been a little off, obviously, early on, but
Sebastian Lopez strides into the batter's box and looks at a strike. His favorite song, "Lose Yourself" by Eminem.
I know
favorite
that one.
walk-up song it is. And it's basically a swinging bunt. It'll move the runner over. He almost beats it out. Close play at first, but he is, in fact, called out at first. Favorite TV show from that kid, The Simpsons. So,
God bless him there.
yeah, honestly, you got Sebastian Lopez, number 29. Number 29 in your programs, number 1 in your hearts with favorite TV show, The Simpsons. This is Justin Adone. That ball gets away. Runner's going to move all the way to third base.
So when I watch, this is one of my first times broadcasting baseball, Dan. I mean, we did a couple of games in the past, but not many. The guys keep score during the game. Like, listen to Ken Singleton with the Yankees and things like that. This is hard to do. Man.
Impossible.
My goodness. I'm going to jump ship on certain aspects of it. Oh, my goodness.
When you said you were going to keep score, I was like, okay.
I'm trying, but I find myself keeping score and not doing my job here. So I'm going to do a little balance of both. But
Shout
nice
out to
know.
Birthdays Pizza, by the way.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Tasty. Unbelievable sauce. The cheese, perfect crisp.
New York City pizza at its finest.
Absolutely. Right down the street from the complex.
So 1-2 is our count right now with a runner on third base, 1 out. Adone trying to knock him in. And swing and a miss. Strike 3, 2 away now. So when you think about it, tough start to the inning, but once again, Ray Ruggiero finding a bit of a groove here, and he might be able to get out of this inning without giving up a run.
I mean, he's been in the strike zone all day, And here comes Cavallo to bat here with the runner on third. But he's been hitting the strike zone.
It's Mike's
other son. We got son versus son. Realize
Yes,
that. Okay,
yes.
how cool is that?
Yep.
That's what, things like Little League present. Brothers versus brothers. And
The third base coach, Angelo DeFilippis, is their uncle. So,
look at that. It's a family affair here on Staten Island. Shout out to the umpires. Umpires courtesy
Inside
of
pitch, 2-0.
courtesy of varsity. So these are professional, umpires here. Not and they're not volunteers. They're professionals. They're here to work and doing a fantastic job early on.
The 1-1 is grounded to the third base. A hot shot throws across the diamond. And father and son moving company get out of the jam. 2-2 is our score as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Danny Chanod, John Pleszewicz, and Ray Palma on the call from Nobody Cares Sports. Back after this. Oh, boy, I'll tell you, what a day for baseball. And I want to tell everybody at home, I'm Danny Chanod from Nobody Cares Sports Network. No religion, no politics, just feel-good sports vibes. We're out here today in the broadcast booth powered by our friends at Main Street Coffee, turning it around.
Main Street Coffee!
Absolutely great to always have them on board. I want to let everybody know at home, I prepared for this broadcast by watching the movies My Blue Heaven and Bad News Bears. So I feel that I am 110% ready to go.
My Blue Heaven is one of the best movies of all time. I mean,
If you don't know about it, Steve Martin at his finest.
the whole thing, Rick Moranis as well.
Rick Moranis, unbelievable.
It's just a great movie from beginning to end. It's a true. There's no movie similar to it. It's its own thing, has its own identity. There are no sequels. There are no prequels.
It's unbelievable.
Give me the bar that pen again.
And you know what? I don't want to be like too stereotypical of Staten Island, but you know there was a parrot in that movie in My Blue Heaven when he goes to the store and he says, "Doesn't say Polly want a cracker?" You know, it says, "You dirty rat." There is a store over here called T-Shirt Express right here in the next shopping plaza, and if you go in there, that guy 100% has a parrot in the store. So there's a lot of similarities to that movie in real life, and if you haven't seen it, My Blue Heaven is definitely worth the view.
He's caught with like 1,000 copies of a book, and then they ask him, you know, why would you have so many? He goes, in case I wanted to read it more than once. You shouldn't be in the frozen food section. Because you could melt all this stuff.
Unbelievable.
Great movie.
Bottom of the second inning, Robert Woodhouse strolling up to the batter's box. This number 44 for father and son. Favorite food is penne vodka. Favorite MLB player is Ken Griffey Jr. as he looks at a ball over the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, his favorite TV show is Saved by the Bell.
Gotta love it.
Come on, let's go. Slater and Screech and company.
Robert got a game-winning hit last night in the Anthony Vivaro first annual baseball tournament last night in the 10th inning versus South Shore Little League Scarron Oil.
Oh, this is the hero that sent all the parents home happy.
In a frenzy last night, yeah. It was a tremendous Little League game last night.
Woodhouse is a great last name.
Woodhouse is phenomenal for any sport. You can do no coach is ever cutting a kid with that kind of last name.
This is a great hat I just got from Verde's Pizza House, by the way.
Fits you perfectly.
I honestly, white though, this hat's going to be good on me for about 15 minutes. I'm a sweaty mess disaster. Here's a hot shot to second base, and it's fielded cleanly. Beautiful throw and a good scoop from the first baseman.
Everything in the field so far for both teams has been just magnificent. Even on the triple in the first inning, getting the ball and hitting the relay thing, everything's flawless. It looks like a Major League Baseball. These guys, some of these kids are 9. And just the way it presents and the level of competition is just fantastic.
Now in the batter's box now, this number 38, Charlie Fernandez, son of our friend Dave Fernandez.
And son of Heather Fernandez, my colleague at IS-61 and one of the finest people I've ever met.
Dave will be joining us in the broadcast booth next game, as that's a ball right over Broadway, but called high. His favorite baseball player is Roberto Clemente. Wow.
And his grandfather's the man. Shout out to my guy, Audie.
There is a strike right over the center of the plate. Beautiful pitch.
No, Fernandez early on being a little selective. If we're going by the scoreboard, it's going to be a 2-1.
There's a drive, and a hot shot will drop into shallow right field for a base hit from Charlie Fernandez. When asked about what his favorite part about playing baseball is, he says the energy from the dugout. So love these kind of answers we're getting from the kids. Just pure baseball.
Song is I Just Want to Rock. I'm not sure who sings it, but for Fernandez, I had a pleasure coaching his older brother Dave. All fantastic kids.
This is Mason Garland coming to the plate, number 24. He is 9 years old, Ray.
His favorite thing to do is hitting tanks. I'm not sure if he means big home runs or do they hit somewhere where there's tanks in the air. I'm not really sure, but either way, his answer was hitting tanks, and I like it.
He gets into baseballs. He's actually 8 years old right now. He won't be
He's
9.
8 years old.
He won't be 9 for another couple weeks, but
Oh my God!
on the Little League
sorry.
age.
When you held up your fingers, I'm so dumb that's what I counted. I counted 9, and you clearly had 8. I apologize. A little chant music here on the inside part of the plate.
So Travis Avenue here is, I'd say the fence is 200. Travis Avenue is 210. So, you can get a windshield if you get a hold of one.
Oh, I would love to see a ball hit Travis Avenue. Love it.
Be great for the broadcast.
Here's the 2-1. Ooh, foul tipped into the mitt. Good play by the catcher to hold on. You do that on a third strike, you go and bail your pitcher right out of the inning.
What a mighty, mighty hack from Garland there. He got his money's worth on that one.
We've had a few boys hit the ball into the street.
Favorite movie is Hustle. With that with Adam Sandler?
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Anthony Edwards.
I have yet to see that. A lot of people tell me I should watch it.
It's not a bad movie, that's for sure. Some like it more than I do, but it is an excellent film.
Well, Garland in a little bit of a situation here. 2-2.
Fernandez is going to be able to take his lead once the ball crosses the plate.
That's right. Benora deals, and it's swung on and fouled off against the third base dugout. We'll do it again.
Favorite food, chicken cutlets. Good answer. Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Who got a bad, ever have a bad
If you don't
chicken
like
cutlet?
chicken cutlets, like, don't talk to me. You know what I mean?
Like chicken cutlet parmesan, you have to go to Verdi's.
Here's a shot to second base, a chance to turn two. There's one, fires to first, not in time.
Gorgeous
so they beat it out.
execution, though, Dan. My goodness, the pivot, the turn, the throw, everything was flawless. Just great effort of the base pass to beat it out. But defensively,
Yeah.
the fundamentals, my goodness, you can just see how much they've learned, how hard they work.
Well-coached team and great organizations here from top to bottom at Mid-Island Little League.
That was a perfectly turned double play.
Just didn't get the runner at first. That would have made it more perfect.
Now, I guess the pitcher, I just realized he's not wearing a hat, so I guess because of the mask doohickey thingy.
Oh, ball
Yeah.
gets away from the catcher. Runner goes down to second and is safe.
The throw, he threw that from basically in front of us. The catcher, that's, I'm going Molinari's the catcher I'm thinking here. Molinari, the 13.
Oh, that's
Oh, my, is that Pinnell? Well, either way, the catcher just threw a hose from probably 10 feet behind.
That's Vinoka.
Vinokur? How am I pronouncing it? Vinokur. All right. Well, great throw there by Vinokur. I got people from behind just throwing their fingers and showing me what a good thank you. Everybody appreciate
Well,
it.
I appreciate it.
Feel
Absolutely.
free. Yeah. No personal
Thank you.
space necessary.
So a 1-1 is called to strike with Garland leading off of second. He now gets back.
Vinokur's nickname, Danny, Big Red.
Love every second of
Badass.
it.
That is badass.
Mike Garofolo, a.k.a. Mikey G in the batter's box, looking to strike gold here. 2 strikes against him. He swings and misses. And that'll do it for us at the end of 2 innings of play. We're now going to the top of the third, right?
Took something a little. I have no idea what it is.
You're supposed to be keeping score over there.
I stopped. The scorebook is right behind me. I don't need them anymore. This is
Nobody-
archaic.
top 3.
Top 3. I'm making it up. We're going top 3. Nobody cares. Back after this. Let's go. Well, I'll tell you, you can just listen to the atmosphere. It's absolutely electric here at Mid-Island Little League. Capacity crowd on deck today. On hand, I should say. I'll bring your mic down when you fidget with it. That way, Grandma listening in Florida doesn't get her eardrum popped out.
I'm getting actually, Danny, text messages that recently went to a buddy's house and they had, we ordered food. I didn't know where it was from. Apparently it was from Verdi's. I had the cheesesteak recently. Woo!
There you go.
And I'm picky. I just like mine just steak and cheese. It came. It was, first of all, it was huge, but more importantly, the quality of the meat and stuff. Oh, my God. Oh, so good. So, shout again. Pizza, Verdi Pizza Pasta House.
Loving every second
Big
of it.
sponsor of today's game. And this room here today. It smells like air conditioning and pizza, which is my 2 favorite things in the universe.
Well, here's the pitcher, Jojo Benora. Is that how you say his name? Benora?
Benora, yep.
Awesome stuff, because he could definitely hear me. Jojo Benora strides to the plate. He is a pitcher, as I mentioned. Favorite walk-up song or warm-up music is Kanye West, Homecoming. My man. Favorite player, Derek Jeter. I'm all about him.
Favorite video game? Don't play video games. His answer. Don't play video games. Best answer to that question I read.
Take it
all
a
day.
step further after he sent that foul ball clearly towards my car. He says his favorite part about playing baseball is just playing carefree, not caring about anything, and just playing with joy with my friends.
I wrote that down verbatim, Danny, so I could read that myself. Yeah, that's just.
Here's a beautiful bunt laid down, and it'll be a hell of a play by the pitcher, not in time.
Ooh.
Benora doing it all, pitching and hustling it out on the running bunt.
That's bang, bang at first base. Great call by the umpire right on top of it. Again, Danny, how about defensively? These flawless.
Crazy.
Flawless.
They must
Absolutely
stretch.
flawless.
They must stretch. I don't want to hear it. I tore my ACL just doing the
But
broadcast
just the first
setup.
baseman knowing that that's the pitcher's ball to stay back, to be available, not to come charging after it. You know, you see Major League games where guys screw that up. This has happened with 8-year-olds, I've just learned, John. My goodness.
They're considered Little League 9-year-olds, but they don't. Some of them don't turn until during the season they turn 9.
So Cavallo's got to keep an eye on that runner at first. Cavallo, the catcher, that is. Here's the pitch, a strike. 1-1 the count, and as I mentioned it, the catcher runs it out to the pitcher, so he's definitely keeping an eye on that runner that's doing plenty of dancing after the ball crosses the plate.
And at any age, but especially this age, it could be a distraction. You got a base runner like that bouncing around.
Nicky Romano looks at a ball there as the throw down to second base. Favorite food is steak, and favorite movie, Sandlot. I mean, loving these kids.
I mean, if you tell me we're gonna go hang out, we'll eat steak and watch Sandlot, I'm in.
Kidding me?
Sounds good to me.
Here's a bunt down left field line, and it will go foul. 2 strikes against him now, so no more of that. He'll have to swing away like Merrill in Signs.
A lot of gamesmanship, you know, the squaring around to bunt to distraction, the first base leads to distraction. So a lot of gamesmanship. The baseball beyond their years, at least from my previous knowledge of Little League. Little League's come a long way since the last time I've seen it.
Well, Little League baseball in general, most of the kids are playing 12 months a year now. They would practice.
Strike 3 over the outside part of the plate, and they got him in a rundown down to second base. He's out. How do you like that for a double play?
Flawless execution there, just running the runner down, and he's going to stay on the bag. Tell me the challenge. Can they challenge? Is that a challenge?
I wish that they could.
I thought he was waiting there to see the challenge results. I thought we were going to have a challenge because that would be awesome. Maybe by the next year, by a year from now, each team can get one challenge. You and I can decide.
I think that's a good idea. I just want to say, though, I'm actually on the side of Jimmy Max here. I think the player was safe at second base. Now this is what separates our sports network from every other one on earth, is the one that we're just go right after the umps and the refs. We have no problem with it.
To clarify, if the umpires or refs were volunteer fathers or mothers, I wouldn't say a word. But no, these umpires are professionals. They're here courtesy of varsity. They're compensated, so they've
been spot on.
The only people here getting compensated are the umpires. So therefore, the only people that are subject to a little bit of criticism, friendly always, of course.
Well, we just want to make the fans happy. Gio Molinari in the batter's box, number 13 from Jimmy Max. His favorite food is steak all the time. During the game, before the game, after the game, doesn't matter.
You know, like, it's just impressive. Like, none of these answers are McDonald's or Burger King or Taco Bell. You know, these kids are all answering in just healthy, you know, fun, fantastic foods for the most part.
Tremendous athlete, Gio. Football player, flag football, basketball, baseball. Tremendous athlete.
Here's the 2-1 inside, looking at a ball. Gets away from the catcher, 3-1.
And I see a lot of kids, John, moving away from that specialization, even in high school. More coaches are. Me as a high school basketball coach, I encourage kids, go play a spring sport. You know, we'll see. Don't worry so much about one sport. Focus playing.
Here's a shot from Molinari down to left field, and it's misplayed by the fielder, going all the way against the wall. Molinari round second, digging for third. He's in there, safe with a triple. Wow. And I mean, listen, that could have been really just a single, so obviously you're not keeping score, and we know that. We're going to keep making fun of that. So that's an error on the left fielder, and just a hustle extra 2 bases from the batter there.
Yeah, if I'm not the official scorer, thank goodness, but E7 would be the call there, I think. And listen, you come back and rebound from something like that. Mistakes in the field are going to have. It's been flawless all game, so it's good to see some traditional mistakes in the field. You're going to expect opening day, especially.
Right, we went through the lineup already, so we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, we could just hang out.
Danny's now having a conversation. I guess we're going to take this and we have a little timeout.
Yeah, talk, Ray. Talk to all your fans at home. Shout out to everybody you love.
Well, listen, we're going to shout people out. We're going to shout Main Street Coffee, you know, the main sponsor of ours. And
why don't you have a look at your camera here in the booth, Ray?
My camera, on camera, I'm going to turn here and look at more of our sponsors. Jody's Club Forest. Jody's, I talk about cheesesteaks. Wednesday, the cheesesteak special. Delish, my goodness.
Mary Jane wings.
The Mary Jane wings. From
teriyaki wings are good, right? Isn't that?
Teriyaki wings specials. Good too? Duffy's has dumplings too. If you ever, I believe they're a staple
Duffy's
on the
has
menu.
dumplings?
Duffy's has dumplings, and they're better than the ones from the dumpling joint next door here. So, they're good. They're chicken, so it's got to be good for you. All protein's good. So, and we're going to get back today after the mound visit, settle them down here.
Top of the third. Here's a shot into right field, and it is caught. That's going to end this top half of the inning. No runs scored. All the runs coming. Shot out of a cannon in the first inning, gentlemen, and there's been nothing. A pitching duel ever since. We head to the bottom of the second. All knotted up at 2. Bottom of the third. My man, that's why I have you here. Nobody cares. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody Cares Sports Network on the call. No religion, no politics, just feel-good local sports vibes. That's what you're watching right now. If you like what you see on this YouTube machine, make sure you like, subscribe, tell the world. Got good stuff going on out here. Hottest ticket in town. And you could watch this at home is my point. It's unbelievable.
You know what you can't get at home is the grilled cheese from the snack stand.
Oh, let's talk about it. Do we got a review on the snack stand?
I had a snack stand grilled cheese, and it took a while. And you know what that means? They're back there making me a fresh grilled cheese. They're back there taking the bread out, the cheese out, and I loved it. I'd probably go 8.6. I'm gonna go 8.6 for the grilled cheese.
8.6 on the grilled cheese.
With an 8.6
overall snack bar review. What do you got? Like on service, speed, just ingredients. Just give me an overall.
I think speed was a factor of what you order. You order a burger, it's cooked to order. It's not just sitting around in a wrapper waiting for you. So I think if you want a bottle of water or grab a bag of chips, speed is a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
And if you want something else, you might have to wait a little bit. You know why? Because it's not sitting around.
Because I'll tell you, there's some bodegas where a bag of chips isn't speed. You're stuck behind somebody playing lotto. You're never getting out of there.
You're not getting that here. Denise Mena does a great job for us here at Mid-Island. She makes everything and anything. Cold nights, she has chili here for the kids, for the parents, hot chocolate. I mean, everything. She makes fresh.
They do a tremendous job over there.
And it's just all grown-ups to get kicking in and doing the right thing for the kids, which is what you see on the field, the way the kids are playing, but everything, the whole operation.
So here's the catcher in the batter's box, and he's up 1-0, as that is over the inside part of the plate, called the ball as well.
I think they just say 1-0.
Oh, it's not. Oh, it's him. Oh, okay. Yeah, Mike Cavallo.
I'm not sitting next to Danny, so I feel like a little lost.
Oh, there is a hot shot right field over the head of the fielder, bangs against the bottom part of the wall. And Cavallo is in there with a double, and he is clapping his hands to the dugout, saying, "Let's go, boys."
Mikey's another 4-year major baseball player at Mid-Island.
It's all these mozzarella sticks and the grilled octopus that kid's eating. Crush that ball.
1 out of 2, I'm with you, kid.
Such a crazy diet.
The Cavallos go out to dinner every single night. I'm not kidding.
Grilled octopus. That's oddly specific.
Every
Take this back and grill it. Here's a shot. Foul ball.
Mike didn't marry Teresa for her cooking. She's a beautiful, she's a beautiful woman, great mom. Evidently, she doesn't like to cook, and Mike likes to eat out every single night.
Nothing wrong with that lifestyle.
I mean, that's what I call a scouting report, man.
I need his money.
That's great.
I need his wallet.
Amen, brother. Here's a hot shot. We're talking a single into center field. Runner coming around third. He will score. And going to second now, pushing his way into third. That's going to be a triple. 3-2 is the score. Father and son moving company.
Great piece of hit and just right back up the middle. Throw the ball where it's pitched. Unfortunate error there in center field. It's going to be a base hit and a 2-base error.
Talk about it, man. Joshua Uloa, massive rip. Tough play out there by the fielder. Capitalizing on it, getting all the way to third. So father and son up by a score of, hot shot. Tough play for the shortstop. He fires to first. Great play by the first baseman to jump up and come down on the bag for the...
And he came down with a swipe tag, Dan, so I'm not sure what the umpire called, but he also tagged it with the ball to be double safe.
One run comes in on that fielder's choice, so the score 4-2 right now, boys. Father and son with the lead.
This is just action-packed here. He's pitching now from the stretch with nobody on base. I don't think we saw that early on.
You do what you want when you're 10.
Yeah, that is for sure. It's going to settle down here. A lot of baseball here to be played.
Mintz and Ruggiero at the plate. Looks at a strike now that evens up the count 1-1. We've got one away here in the bottom of the third inning.
So Benura, I believe, is the pitcher on the mound. 85 pitches, Danny, is the limit. You can finish a batter. So if you're at 84 and you start a batter, you can go till the batter's out. But once there, 85 would be the limit. And
That's for 11 and 12-year-olds, Ray.
Oh,
There's different brackets. There's different.
that was Dave Fernandez gave me that information. So Dave, I will talk to you about that later on.
11 and 12-year-olds can throw 85 pitches, and then we need 4 days rest.
All right, we're good.
9 and
So we don't have
10-year-olds. 10-year-olds can throw 75 pitches.
So 75 is the limit today. Okay, maybe it's 85 for the older.
Swung
Okay, got it.
on and missed, and there is a strikeout.
JoJo's a 12-year-old, so he'll be able to throw 85.
Oh, it's based on your age, not the division itself.
Correct. Yes.
Oh,
the
yes,
pitcher's
that makes
age.
a lot more sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So
Okay.
the pitcher for Jimmy Max, JoJo Bernard, is the 12-year-old. He could throw 85 pitches today.
Well, that makes a whole lot of sense because you should an 8-year-old who plays up shouldn't be have a higher pitch
Right.
count based on your
8-year-olds
age, right? Yeah. Okay.
8-year-olds
8-year-olds
throw
have an
50.
8-year-old amount of pitches. Got it.
Cool. So Benora has his second strikeout of the game, and working now down by 2 runs, 4-2. Now we've been through all of them, so I'm just going to we could just end up calling it. We've gone through all their hobbies, I think,
Beautiful.
which is the most important part. Getting through these questionnaires, letting you meet the players on the field. In a 2-0 count, 2 outs. Big swing and a miss this time from Sherload.
Yeah, 2-0 count. Let it fly there. Try and put the ball into the seats.
Jack's one of our bigger 11-year-olds in our division.
One of the bigger 11-year-olds on earth, from what I can see. My goodness.
The 2-1 swung on and fouled off out of play.
Towards the Pathfinder. I don't know.
Oh, definitely.
Just missed.
There's some cars over there.
I got a great spot, though. Dave Fernandez warned me that parking could be rough, so I got here a little early.
The 2-2. What a shot up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. And I'll talk about the pitcher had to really move his body out of harm's way there. Or almost he got taken down. Hot shot single.
Just to inform you, the reason why our pitchers wear pitchers masks, 14 years ago, last night we had a player get hit in the face, and his teeth were knocked out of his mouth.
Man.
So from that day forward, we've never had a pitcher
No more
with a mask.
chances.
Everybody, pitching-wise, has to wear a mask.
And from that day forward, no other kid has been injured, at least as far as his mouth goes. So there you go.
1000%.
Success.
The crazy thing is, about 3 weeks after we instituted the mask, a pitcher got hit again, and all he got was a black and blue on on the bridge of
That's
his nose.
beautiful. When things can be prevented, they should be. When it doesn't affect the game, it's not affecting the pitcher right now. It's just something a little bit different, you know.
All right, stepping into the batter's box. This is Robert Woodhouse making his second appearance today. Runners on first and second, 2 away. They've got a 4-2 lead. That pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. So tough situation here for the pitcher, JoJo Benora.
It's continuing to compete. Continue out there, a lot of velocity on his stuff.
Swung on and miss a big strike. Oh, runner's moving as the ball gets away from the catcher. So heads up base running and a double steal.
Yeah, aggression on the base pass. The ball's in the dirt. And once you see a catcher spinning around in circles, clearly he doesn't know where it is. Turned out it was just underneath him, but hard to locate.
1-1 is the count now. The pitch is high and tight for a ball.
Manager of father-son Joe Calabrese is all his teams that he coaches are very aggressive on the base paths.
So I don't have a pitch count here, but Benora's got to be up there somewhere, so this could be one of his last batters.
The 2-1 swung on and missed strike 2. So he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning. Runners lead at second and third. And timeout is called by the batter,
Big at
Robert
bat here.
Woodhouse.
Big at bat here. You know, you get out of the third inning here, down 2 runs, no big deal. Big at bat for both teams.
The pitch is high. It is now a 3-2 count. So the runners won't necessarily be running, Ray. There is an open base there at first. So Benora could walk him, and it won't hurt him in this situation. The 3-2 is swung on and fouled back against the right
3-2, he
fence.
throws probably his hardest pitch of the day. And more importantly, at the bat, just ready for it, just lines it right up, fouled it straight back. Both hitter and pitcher ready to perform.
We'll do it again. The 3-2 is outside, and that is a walk. So earning it this time is Robbie Woodhouse. He takes first base. That's bases loaded. We've got full ducks on the pond for the first time tonight. And we'll see if Benora can really work his way out of this jam he's gotten himself into. Jimmy Max finds themselves down here 4-2 in the bottom of the third inning.
So big at bat for Fernandez here. Bases loaded. Everything's an option for him.
Charlie Fernandez, number 38. He plays outfield and first base. And he kind of dives out of the way of a high and tight fastball. 1-0.
Control's not been the same for Benora the last 20 or 30 pitches. We get a timeout.
Smart timeout here by the pitching coach coming out to talk.
Manager Angelo DeFilippis.
I like that you know his name, John.
Angelo's been a perennial coach, too. Angelo's been here for about 15 years as a manager of the boys. His son, Angelo's playing at CSI baseball right now.
That's awesome. Coach, the teams, do the players have their own individual bats these days, or is there bats for the whole team? How's that work with these kids?
For the most part, every kid has their own bat. Bats are very expensive, and you don't want to have your kid breaking somebody else's bat, and then you're out 300 bills.
Sure. Okay. I remember back when we had one good bat. Everybody kind of used the same
or the
one.
Green Easton. Yep.
The Green Easton.
That's it. One bat. Everybody used it.
All right, big spot here.
You said it, mister. 1-0 is the count after the meeting.
Charlie had a big hit last at bat.
With the bases juiced, Fernandez takes another ball inside 2-0.
So both pitches early on the inside part of the play. Won't be surprised if he tries to work him away here. And if you're Fernandez, that's where you got to be looking.
Benora taking his time, looks into the catcher, gets the sign, sets, and deals. That ball is outside. Good scoop by the catcher, keeps the ball in front of him.
Walks as good as a hit here if you're Fernandez, 3-0. So probably not looking to take all the way, but something's in your zone, give it a rip. Otherwise, let it go.
Big Red's a great backstop back there. He's a tremendous catcher.
Benora deals, and it is outside. Ball for a run will come in to score. Father and son moving company increase their lead by a score of 5-2.
Good patient at bat from Fernandez there. Don't want to, make them throw a strike. Make them force you to swing the bat. Took 4 in a row and got himself an RBI in the process. So that's second RBI in the day, I believe, for Fernandez.
Well, the bases still remain loaded here. The pitch is over the outside part of the plate for a strike. This is Mason Garland, the outfielder. Is this the 8-year-old?
Yes, he'll be. Yep, he's 8. There's 2 on Joe's team. Mason Garland and Kane Sherlock will be playing in the second half of the game.
Well, he almost murdered our cameraman down third baseline, so we got that going for us. He's still alive, though, so that's good.
Jake Sherlock wrote, hitting nukes. He likes hitting nukes. Yeah, me too.
What's your favorite part? Hitting nukes?
Hitting nukes, no big deal.
All right, you're on my team. Starter. The 0-2. Chance to get out of the inning. Here's a pop foul going towards the third base seats, and it's out of play.
Oh, good play by the third base coach there. Caught the ball. I don't know what he's holding in his hand. Is that a hat?
That's the elbow guard the kids wear.
Caught the ball in the elbow guard. Great job there.
Shout out to Mikey Cunha working the third base camera. Looks like he was almost killed. He's still good. The pitch struck him out swinging. Strike 3. Nowhere to go. Stepped on the plate. That's the end of the inning. So he works his way out of trouble, gives up a couple of runs, but it could have been a lot worse. The score at the end of full 3 innings of play. It's father and son moving in company 5 and Jimmy Max 2. Back with more Little League baseball action on Nobody Cares Sports Network when we come back. Yeah, that's right, everybody. Danny Chanod, Ray Palma on the call alongside John Pleszewicz. Man, we are having it. Ray, you keep enjoying yourself over there. We're all right.
It's so quick in between innings. What is it, like 10 seconds? My goodness. All
no,
right.
it's not all right. There's no such thing as breaks in Little League, I realize.
That's okay with me. The more baseball, the better, baby.
Yeah, it goes pretty quick.
So far.
John, where did you go? John jumped out of the booth for a second, and he had to come back like a second later.
Didn't go anywhere.
You can't even go to the bathroom around here. The pitcher's on the mound ready to rock.
But if we have to go to the bathroom, there's a bathroom in the booth.
Yeah, we're spoiled.
This place is great.
That's the top of the fourth inning. Jimmy Max, after a long delay on the field, will have an opportunity for redemption now in the batter's box. What a night for baseball. Absolutely picturesque here in Travis, Staten Island, New York City.
So now, John, there's going to be the teams make substitutions this time of game. So you're going to see some kids come on the field, other kids come off. Okay.
Right. I don't know who the changes are yet. Dave's walking over now to their dugout, and they'll get the changers. And
So do I have this right? Every kid minimum of 1 at bat and 6 consecutive outs in the field. That's the minimum requirements. I'm told.
that's for 12. That's for 12
Again,
year
David.
olds.
Fernandez, you're killing me.
That's for 12-year-olds.
Okay.
But all our kids at Mid Island, they play 3 innings in the field, and we try to get them 1 at bat. Hopefully, it happens.
All right, so Jelvin Core looks at a ball in the dirt and another pitch outside. So pitcher struggling a bit to find his rhythm here as we are officially at the midway part of the ball game. Vinny Ruggiero on the mound. Yeah, it's a 2-0 count. That's over the outside part of the plate. Batter can't believe it, 2-1.
Our kids play minimum 3 innings, and we try to give every kid at least 4 full games where they stay in the game the entire game.
Oh, that's
what it's all
scoreboard
about.
Operator, I see.
Oh,
2-1's the count, and it's a ground ball to second base. Fielded cleanly, fired to first, 1 away.
What fantastic footwork.
I got you.
and Just
a scoreboard operator had a run.
That's all right.
So we
We'll
got
figure it
double
out.
duty here, announcing
Good.
while running the scoreboard.
I'll pay attention. Oh, we have a small staff here. We hire people like Happy Gilmore hires golf caddies. Like, if we find you in the parking lot, you're next.
He found me in the parking lot. I haven't left. so-
That's right. Number
There we go.
23 stepping his way into the batter's box now for Jimmy Max.
23. Why do I have a 23?
I don't have a 23.
I don't have a 23
I
either.
think it's 22, isn't it?
Maybe because it's not 23. Okay, that's possible. Yeah, it's 22. Let's see. Yes, it's 22.
Sitting 6 feet away, and I can't see. Anyway,
22,
that's
just
Gennaro
Gennaro
Cardone, yeah.
Favorite song is "In the End," Linkin Park. Right? Isn't that "In the End"? It doesn't even
That's right. He
matter.
got hit. He's on his way to first base after taking. That's all
In
right.
the end, it doesn't even matter. He got the base, so there we go. Good
That's
job, kid. In the end, it doesn't even matter. He said he just loves baseball because he likes to play the game too.
And his
So.
favorite video game is Rocket League.
Chicken colors or chicken fingers, favorite food. And now he's at first base if they get hit in the rear end. So nice little Thursday.
Shout out to all his peeps at IS 75. That's where he hails for school. As this number 1, oh boy.
Home stretch, people, school educators, students. Listen, we get back from this break. Just got to suck it up. June's around the corner. Motivational talk. Sorry, Danny.
Sal
Back to you.
Ferraioli.
We'll get it right. Sal Ferrioli.
Oh,
Ferraioli.
Ferraioli. Why didn't you tell me? I quit.
It's that Curtis education.
It is that Curtis education. It keeps biting me every time.
I only got it right because I go on vacation with him for the last
You gotta
25
get it right.
summers.
Yeah.
He's gone on vacation. This kid for 25 summers. The kid's only 9, so that's a pretty amazing. It's all
Well, the
right.
family.
Now in the top of the 4th inning,
I love vacation.
Ferraioli
Lots of things going on here.
looks at a ball in the dirt. If anybody wants to work a scoreboard, we can find them.
Vince started this inning at 52 pitches.
We're getting pitch count updates. How
It is
fancy
3
this?
to 2. 3 and 2 is the count.
3 with the umpires talking to us. This is fantastic. I didn't even ask. Other people are whispering things.
Yeah, that's a foul ball off the backstop. 3-2 stays the count.
And
Can't
JoJo
see-
Benoit is at 77 pitches. That we got.
So he's got 8 more to go.
Correct.
So maybe a batter or 2. Okay, cool.
So, with
Dan's got a lot of papers.
Vinny Ruggiero on the mound. He deals, and it is low, ball 4. So 2 men now on, 1 away here.
That was not his MO. Maybe a little tired, opening day. Early on, he was pumping the strike zone. A few of those bounced in the dirt before they got to the plate. So fatigue could be setting in. He's certainly facing, pitch count-wise, facing one of his final batters. And it looks like it's going to be his final batter of the game, Danny.
And with good reason, Ryan Ardone stepping up to the plate. My man don't play around, so it looks like they're going to have a pitching change here as Jimmy Max is looking to mount a comeback with 2 runners on and 1 away. Down 3 runs here in the top of the 4th inning. So this game's not over yet. This is a critical part in the game to talk to the pitcher, Coach.
Yeah, it looks like, is he making the move? Is he going to put the center field? They're going to come in and pitch? He's at 55 pitches, stat department coming up with, so he can remain in the game if Coach chooses. So if the sub is made, it's going to be, well, he dropped the ball. We're going to assume that means he's going to come out of the game. And it looks like whoever was playing center field, these kids have moved out. And will that be... Okay, I'm not sure what's happening. A kid ran off the field. Now the pitcher's going to come out of the game. Let's see, did a good job. Lost a little bit of control this inning.
He's probably going to get his own pitcher's mask.
So, Ray, I just want to say this, that listening to you try and figure out what's happening on the mound right now is great television. I'm just
What
sitting
do you got over there, Danny?
I got this for us at the store.
You've got, what was that, pineapples?
Oranges.
Oranges, nice.
It's healthy.
Good. Danny's like far away, so every time I heard something new every time down there.
Oh, yeah.
The hand signals are still there. I still don't know what any of them mean, but I like seeing them.
It means speed it up. They're on to the next pitch. Stop talking.
All right.
That's what it means.
Well, but the hand's going circular. Kind of also
Yeah,
most
like
people
speed it
think,
up, speed it up,
keep it going. Keep it going.
The
Talk
construction
more.
moves. Construction moves.
Provide more.
Well, I remember when I was a laborer, all I know is how to back up the truck. There's 3 hand signals.
Look at the size of this kid pitch. Who are they bringing the pitch? Number
Jack
8.
Sherlock.
Sherlock. Jack Sherlock. Okay. Loves Buffalo wings. He loves hitting nukes. Right now he's going to be called upon to keep this at a 3-run lead here, Dan, early on. Danny he's not whispering to me anymore. I guess you got to sit next to him and get the whispering. We're going to make room for
You're still number 1, baby. Don't worry about it.
It's all right. It's okay. Hey, yeah, we got who's next? Who am I sitting next to, sir? And your name again?
Sam from Verdes.
Sam from Verdes to my right here. I got a hat. Oh, nice. I just got the same hat Danny's talking about here. Oh, beautiful.
Take my chair. Yep.
I'm actually going to have Sam from Verdes come on and sit with us.
Oh, wow.
Sebastian or Sam? What's the name?
Sebastian, Sam, whatever's convenient for you.
I'll take it. I like that.
Wow,
Well,
I feel so important. I wasn't
why don't you
expecting
say,
all of
this is our camera right here to the left. Why don't you say hello to everybody at home? We'll wave and say thank you for the hats that you provided to us.
Oh, my pleasure. It's just so nice to be here and watch the guys play the first day. It's
Speak right into that microphone there. That's for you.
It's totally amazing to be here. Wow, look at all this stuff. You got a great equipment here. This is like watching. This is like I feel like I'm in a Major League Baseball game watching the way you guys operate. Unbelievable professional.
And we can operate because of people like you. The sponsorships and is the reason it all happens. So thanks to you and your business, and it goes a long way.
Put your mouth right next to that. Everybody could hear you at home beautifully.
Okay, fantastic.
There you go. Welcome.
It's a fantastic story here. This unbelievable field, and you guys are just totally amazing. I was sitting in the background watching you guys operate, and I swear to God, I wouldn't even know the difference. I feel like I'm in a Major League Baseball game watching the TV.
There's a lot happening here. Yeah, absolutely.
And the facilities here. I mean, nobody cares sports. We Danny brings his stuff, but the stuff already here, just the facility itself. Ground ball to second.
Here's an opportunity for a double play. There's one on to first. Double play. What a play to end the inning. Getting out of a jam.
Sherlock coming and extinguishing, getting that ground ball, turning 2, keeping it at a 3-run deficit there, Danny. No leaving here.
That was totally amazing.
We don't want Sebastian from Verdes Pizza and Pasta House to go anywhere. You're hanging out with us right now.
Fantastic. I can't wait. I brought the penny vodka. We're going to eat. We're going to watch this game. Amazing game.
All right, boys, look over here at this camera I've got here. Ray, welcome back to the Nobody Cares Sports broadcast booth.
They keep putting food in front of us, Dan. This is like heaven on earth, man.
They keep putting food in front of us right now. They've just put down some, what is this, penne vodka in front of us now?
Verdes famous penny vodka. Oh, my God, it's the best food.
Look at this. I'm gonna hold this up to the camera for everybody at home. Look at that. This is how we're living here at Mid-Island Little League. It's unbelievable. Maron is my...
Watch the game. Look at the thing right here. The
My
picture
family
coming
would
right
say,
at you.
"Maron, this is a little pasta. You could eat pasta. That's not so bad.
This is delicious.
Yeah, that's easier to eat than a slice of pizza."
Absolutely, and it tastes very yummy.
So, how long you been in business over there at Verde's Pizza Pasta House?
Actually, great question. We've been in business 5 months, 2 weeks. And one of the special programs that we're actually running, and I wanted to mention it while I'm on the air, is Where You Eat is our order system. So when you call Verde's and you do a delivery or a pickup through the Where You Eat order system, we're going to have a special new button. And that button's going to allow the customer to donate 50 cents or $1 or a quarter on every order. And on top of that, it gets better. Wait, no, it gets better. We're going to ask not only for, not only are we going to do this, but we're going to ask everybody that uses Where You Eat. It's a very big system in Staten Island. So, you know what? Maybe every pizzeria, every restaurant, when folks order food, to give a quarter, 50 cents.
It's a great idea.
To the stadium. And
support local, right?
Support local. I mean, this is amazing. And one of the amazing things about Verde's is that we're right down the block from the stadium, and we see the traveling teams come in, and we get to meet all kinds of different people. And you can't imagine how many people come to Staten Island, to this stadium, during playoff times, during football down the block, or whatever it is. And it's just great. I want to be able to be a part of donating to this field.
You
right?
keep doing what you're doing, because this Pane Vodka is banging.
Amazing.
Absolutely
I can't
slamming.
believe that we do this in Travis. Do you know people said in Travis it can't be done to have a Verde's pizza and pasta? It can't be done. No.
You're doing
not
great
in
things,
Travis. Yes, Travis.
I'm not
Best
even-
pizza.
Not even just saying it. Like, Ray knows I don't eat in the broadcast booth because it's impossible to eat.
And you would say nothing. You wouldn't mention. If it wasn't that good, you wouldn't mention.
I ate my whole slice of pizza, did I not?
You did. There's a little crust over there.
Yeah, well, that's because you'll see me gnawing on it like a rat. And
Yes.
then this is going to get finished as well. So I want to give a big shout out to Sebastian, a.k.a.
Thank you,
Sam
thank
from
you.
Verde's Pizza
Thank
and
you.
Pasta House. You're doing an absolutely fantastic
but
job.
last-
You're located on Victory Boulevard, right? What's
down
your
the block.
address over there? Right over here.
4085 Victory down the block. But last thought, when these travelers come in, it's so great to show Staten Island who we are and the stadium who we are. So my thought was a great way would be to help build this park. It could be a lot of fun with the Where You Eat order system to donate quarter 50 cents on every order.
Awesome stuff, man. Stick around with us. We want to finish out the bottom of the fourth inning with you here as Jimmy Max. So we have a new pitcher on the mound here, Ray. It looks like number 17, Robbie Thompson on the hump.
Another Eye of the Tiger guy, favorite mover Rocky, and loves Knishes pre and post game.
Yes. Knishes anytime.
Oh, was that a fastball? That looked like a fastball.
I like your color commentary,
It was
Sebastian.
very fast. I'm right over here. I can see the umpire. That was a fast ball. Holy cow.
Strike.
Whoa, that was a strikeout.
My man came in throwing heat, so Jimmy Max
ready
is
for
down
the-
3, but he don't know it.
He's ready for the opening game. This could be the closer. This could be the guy that saves the game.
You guys keep talking. I'm going to eat my pasta.
I don't blame you, Dan. I didn't talk for about 20 minutes there. I felt like, enjoying the pasta.
I can tell you one thing. This guy here is throwing heat. I could hear the glove pop. Oh, it hit him. He hit him. Oh, my God. I was talking so nice.
Came close to hitting him, Sebastian.
think it
I don't want
bounced
you to get the
for-
people riled up at home. I like your enthusiasm. It came
didn't hit him?
close, but it didn't hit him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
Robbie
right over-
Thompson on the mound. He has the Eye of the Tiger, so
I
he's
apologize.
in total
Almost
control
hit
out
him.
here.
Oh, no, he's got instincts unbelievable. He could see sounds, this kid.
Wow.
He can see sounds marvelous.
I really thought it hit him. I apologize. I don't want to give the wrong impression.
Well, this is Cavales' third at bat of the day. He is 2 for 2, I believe.
Almost
the
over.
head.
A little high.
Yeah, a little high there is right. And we want to let everybody know at home, Sebastian, that our scoreboard operator isn't here at the moment. A lot of us are wearing many hats, and you wouldn't believe how many that we are wearing. Everybody's doing 3 and 4 jobs, including our camera operators and broadcasters. So this is a true team effort here at home. So
Absolutely.
if anybody wants to know what's going on, I'll tell you, it is Father and Son Moving Company with a 3-run lead here in the bottom of the fourth inning. They lead 5-2 over Jimmy Max. Jimmy Max is wearing orange uniforms. Father and Son is wearing blue and gray. And there is a walk.
I only do 2 things, is talk about sports and eat Verdi Pasta House. So, yeah, this is great. I don't wear
And
that
you know
many
what?
hats.
I think I do 2 things also.
Yeah, that's about all I can do.
I'll tell you right now, this is some view.
You're
You
about to
guys-
put broadcasting on your resume, Sebastian.
Well, I got to be honest with you. This is fantastic view the way you guys handle everything, and the picture and the TV. I wish that now that I'm an adult person, I could go back for fun, right? And watch. Remember that great game? We all had that one great baseball game when we were a kid, and it felt like we were in the major leagues ourselves.
That's
where
why we do it,
hit the
right?
home run, we slid, we did this. Wouldn't it be nice to go back and be able to watch that on video? I wish I could do that. And now these kids.
They can do it.
And
They
that's
can do
thanks to you and the
That- well,
sponsorship. Let's
There's
not
a lot more
poo-poo
people
it.
behind me, but I'm certainly
I'm
going to
sure.
do my little part.
Exactly. There's not a lot of people if there aren't people like you stepping up. So it takes a village, and
Let's
it
get more
takes
people
bit-
involved. I think
Correct.
more people. I
Absolutely.
think awareness is a big part of it because Staten Island is a very generous town, and the Where You Eat Foundation that we're going to create with the order programs will allow every restaurant, every pizza shop, every whatever that uses their order system to donate a quarter.
Ooh,
donate
what a
50 cents.
bunt here. Fielding opportunity from Thompson. He's not going to. Oh, he's got a man in a
Oh, he
run
got
down
him
at
right
third,
ahead.
and he's safe. The third
Safe.
baseman dropped the ball.
Dropped
Wow.
the ball. He slid right under the glove. It was an amazing slide.
So super aggressive by
And
Cavallo.
another steal.
Oh,
Another
look at-
steal. It's
There's
second.
just
This game is getting
They're
exciting.
running around everywhere out there, Sebastian.
This is a very exciting game.
Danny sausage and peppers are in front of you
Oh
now.
my God! Wait a minute,
Dude.
That must be Verdi's.
Did you bring sausage and peppers with you?
I had to bring everything.
I was
Brought everything to the table.
I was referencing the movie My Blue Heaven before. Did you ever see it?
I think I missed that one.
You have done yourself a disservice, sir. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna go watch it now.
Yes.
I'm gonna go home and watch it.
That's you gave me good advice by eating Verdes. I'm telling you to go watch My Blue Heaven. That's my advice to you. Here's a pitch outside, missing the plate. In the words of Bob Uecker, just a bit outside.
This is Garland. His favorite movie is Hardball. Keanu Reeves, phenomenal. You go with rest in peace, G Baby. Phenomenal movie.
Unbelievable.
Here's the pitch, and it's. I like your excitement.
Yeah, the ground.
But did you hear how the
Sebastian,
ball, the ball it hits and it goes
It's
so
amazing.
high?
You're like we dropped an alien out of Mars and showed
No,
him
I get
baseball for the
excited.
first
I haven't-
time.
it's amazing to me.
You brought Italian food with you.
Did
It's
you hear-
incredible.
Did you hear that foul ball? I felt like I was at Yankee Stadium.
It's unbelievable here. I'm telling you.
That was a great foul ball. I agree.
It's got to be
you
the
know?
sound
That's-
system and the camera crew. They're totally amazing. The way that unbelievable.
No, this is an immersive experience in the booth.
Oh,
And that's going to hit him.
that hit him. That hit. Ooh, wasn't that bad of a hit. I don't want nobody to get mad. But
I thought it hit him too. I guess it
Did it
must have
hit
went
him?
through his legs. I suppose. Okay,
holy
interesting.
cow, the guy must be invisible.
Billy, did you see what happened?
It's
Did
the
he get
invisible
hit?
batter. It hit him and then it didn't hit him.
It might have hit the ground first before it
Knicks
hit
don't
him.
count.
That's
Knicks don't
also
count. Knicks don't
possible,
count.
yeah.
It passed through. It passed through the clothes. You know.
Yep, might have hit the pant leg along
Once
the way.
again,
but-
Danny Chanod from Nobody Cares Sports. We've got Sebastian from Verdes Pizza and Pasta House and Ray Palma on the call.
Fantastic to be here.
Any hammock stores on Staten Island want to sponsor us? Come drop off a hammock here so I can take a nap between games. It'd be great because I've been eating enough Verdi Pasta House to go to sleep after this one. My
Thank
goodness.
you. I know it's very good food.
Yeah,
You
Robbie
enjoy it.
Thompson's out there on the hump. I know. I got you, brother.
So bases polluted here, Danny.
Loaded
5-3, bases loaded, big
my
spot
God.
here in
What?
the fourth.
Can he get out of it? Let's see.
Second time tonight, Father and Son Moving Company has 3 ducks on the pond. Here with the infield in, that ball eats him up. 1 run comes in to score. 2 runs now come in to score. Here's 3 runs to come in to score after a misplay in the outfield from the right fielder. And in a shocking
First game
series
the
of
season, you
events,
got it. It
it's
was a good
8
try.
to 2.
The player dove. Just missed that ball by a hair. It's early. It's the first game. We got to give them a chance. But very exciting game. Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, second baseman able to make the play and then doubled out there by the right fielder. And, that blew that game open with a ground ball to second base.
That ball's going to get away from the catcher, and that allows the runner to move down to third base now.
Well, we praised the defense early on, but again, as you pointed out, Sebastian, it was an opening game, so the kids
Exactly. You
have
can't
gone
get
through a lot.
exactly. The kids can't get too down. They gotta manage their emotions, the highs and lows. You get the good hit. You make a little mistake, keep your head up, you keep going. It's just for fun. Obviously the first game, it's hard. You gotta get the rust off a little bit, get back to practice, but it's still a lot of fun watching it.
There's a long foul ball down the right field line, out of play.
I'll tell you, but these kids, they have some swing. They have a really good quality swing, a lot of them. They hit the ball very nicely. Nice pop on the ball when the ball gets hit.
Oh, I couldn't tell you how many outs there were.
Look, did you see that pitch, Dan? My goodness, this the deuce on the outside corner for strike 3.
You know what?
There's so much going on in this booth. We don't know who's watching what, but
The guy, he's throwing heat. I said it from the beginning when he was warming up. He was throwing heat.
and that was the curve there.
2 out.
That was
Okay, that was still had it seemed like a lot of heat. Very spicy pitch. Was almost like the seafood fried Diablo at Verdi's. Very spicy.
Hey, you got technology to find out the outs? Yeah, give me a second.
All right, the parents are getting.
Danny's having a lot of fun over there. I'm not sure what he's having so much fun doing. But
I didn't know how many outs there were. He's like, do you have the technology to tell me?
I'm sorry I brought so much food, but come on, let's get back to the game. Oh, there's a hit. It's a play. He got the ball. He throws it to first, and he's wild.
That's right. That ball gets away from the first baseman on a wild throw, and with a full head of steam going from first to third easily.
These guys got a little unraveled. The kids got a little bit unraveled here. I think they got to have a regroup. They're going to be fine.
Danny, I think your play-by-play job is in trouble here with Sebastian.
Oh, the guy's unbelievable.
The play call just on that play alone.
Mason
nailed it.
Pinnell made it all the way to third base, while an ESPY award is being given to Sebastian from Verde's Pizza and Pasta House.
I mean, I got to step in. You guys are eating all the food, and there's a lot happening. There's errors and hits and a lot of things.
Well, 9-2 is our score now, so
Game got a little bit out of control.
yeah, that's right. Well, so did this broadcast, but we're happy to be here. 9-2, Nobody Cares Sports, greatest sports network on earth, by the way.
You know what?
That's official. That was voted.
I think I agree with you.
Yeah, it's real. We did a poll. Oh, what a
catch!
play!
Wow! You see what I mean? These kids, they can come right back, diving catch, right?
Agreed. Great play at second base. Get him out of the inning.
I want to know that was the guy that made the error, and he came right back and he made a diving play.
Yeah, that's how you redeem
Sebastian,
yourself.
I got to tell you, for a full inning in broadcasting, we might need to bronze that microphone, sir.
Wow.
You're unbelievable. We want to thank you for coming in the broadcast
Thank you
booth.
for having me, guys. I love you. I appreciate you. Anything I could do. And once again, where you eat, we're going to do a donation run. Donate a quarter, 10 cents on every order. Wherever you go, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
We appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming on the broadcast booth. He's
guys
the sponsor of the broadcast, and we're proud to have him, and he brought all of his food with him. Great job, brother. We'll see you at the next one.
Thank you for having us.
Hopefully.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You got it. Back with more Little League Baseball in just a second. Does anybody care, Ray?
Nobody cares.
That's right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the fifth inning from Mid-Island Little League. It is a beautiful night here in the forgotten borough of New York City, Staten Island. A 9-2 lead for Jimmy Max over Father and Son Moving Company. What?
So, if you're father and son, you got to
Father
get some
and son's winning.
Yeah, I don't know where I am right now.
Jimmy Max.
I thought
There's so much going on.
I don't know your hand signals, John. How about that?
We have no hand signals. None of them. We don't know what they
I'm
mean.
sorry, boys. You know, it's just Verde's Pizza and Pasta House is like a tornado that throws, ziti and there's sausage and peppers flying out of the storm.
An expert analysis.
And expert analysis.
You know what the analysis was? It was genuine too. Just he told what he saw on the field. It was great.
Unbelievable.
Great appearance. Great appearance.
Shell with the top of the fifth underway. It's a 1-1 count now to our batter in the box. This number 17, Robbie, number 12. Where am I?
I'm not sure.
Dome. Well, you got the
I was trying to
number
give
on
you
this.
the hand signal to tell you who it was, but I didn't know which one it was. I didn't want you to try and steal third. Ball in the outside corner.
1-0.
There we go. We got there. Sausage and peppers from Verde House. Fantastic. We should encourage any sponsors that would like to drop off food during a broadcast. This can happen at any one of our broadcasts. Feel free. We can arrange that to happen. Reach out to Danny or myself directly.
Absolutely. We'll take it.
We'll talk about it, eat it live, get an honest review.
Well, we got one away here on the top of the fifth. And
How about Danny? How about Gotham Trinity?
Oh, I
Productions?
know because they got number 7 on their actual sleeve there, Ray. So I keep thinking that everybody coming up is number 7.
You can see that 7 from here.
That's what I can see.
That's what you're going with.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, I can't see it. I would.
Well, what's
now
that
I
7
can.
about, John?
Mickey
Number,
Mantle?
number 7 is Anthony Aracy, who's a director and coach here, coach of Jimmy Max.
Beautiful stretch. Got him at first. Continue. Tell us about that number 7.
Anthony Aracy, a retired fireman, New York City police officer. He tragically died with COVID illness 2 years ago.
So we want to give a big shout out to the
Aracy
fact that you guys are memorializing that number in his name, and a big part of what you guys do here is family and tradition.
And while on the topic, Dan, with tomorrow we're live from Snug Harbor when they're going to be honoring Anthony Vivaro. But you spoke in the pregame during the parade. Can you tell us a little bit more about Vivaro's number and how it's going to be treated with Little League going forward?
Yes, well, what they're doing at every Little League in District 24, so every Little League in Staten Island will have a black circled baseball out in left field fences with the number 24.
Here's a shot to first base. Fielded cleanly and round to the bag for 2. That's the end of the inning.
So anyway, with the number 24 will be retired at every Little League after this year. So any for the tournament within the district, every 24, the number will be retired in each Little League during tournament play.
Right, so if a kid is wearing the number 24 now, he can continue to wear it until his tenure is done at Little League and then no more.
Correct.
So we're not taking it
Like
away
the
from
way-
kids, which is the right way to do it, right?
The way MLB did it, I remember Mariano Rivera with
Sure.
MLB with
It's
Jackie
same as-
Robinson, Mariano Rivera, Mo Vaughn, a few guys hung on to it for a while.
Bro.
So I just personally want to say to the Little League and as a West Brighton resident, great job by honoring one of our most successful. More importantly, what he did post his playing career, he was such an influence down there at Snug Harbor. So great job by Staten Island Little League altogether, putting that together. And 24 will be retired going forward, except for Mason Garland, one of the players in today's game. So Mason can choose to wear it until his Little League career is over, and then we won't see it again in Little League, and it'll be out of respect to Anthony Vivaro, Staten Island great.
I'll tell you what I also respect, gentlemen. This sausage and pepper plate, I thought was like, like here's sausage and peppers as well, right? This is unbelievable. Where'd you find them? Is it just so happens to be right next to your place? Did you strike gold with that relationship?
I struck gold because his storefront is about 9 houses down.
Throw a frisbee down there.
From my house.
It's
From my
unbelievable.
house. And then
Really?
Yeah, he's about half a mile from here and about an eighth of a mile from my house.
I'm just keeping it real with you, dude. The food is unbelievable, and it's not even like piping hot. We're not even getting it fresh out of the oven, and it still tastes amazing.
Full disclosure, I had the gastric bypass on October 25th. Seriously.
Disclosure, I know.
I've lost 100 and something pounds. I am, a much smaller version of myself than I was. I've eaten more in this booth than I've eaten in the last 3 months.
100%.
If I was home, I would throw up right now. I don't think my mind's letting me know. It's also the excitement, the game, everything I'm enjoying.
The whole thing is exciting. It's
Yeah.
like a day out. I haven't left the house in a long time. Here's number 38 in the batter's box. This is Charlie Fernandez.
Charlie again. Yeah, choo-choo, my guy.
Charlie got up last time in a big spot with bases loaded and walked in that situation, I believe.
And a big hit early on in the game, so Charlie having a nice game. Charlie's old man Dave will join us in the second game. Dave, a big-time official, does some Patriot League and other games. So, how cool it is, Danny, if you're home watching TV, if you're a kid watching a game and your dad's the ref.
Awesome.
That's got to be pretty cool, So, Dave gives his kids that privilege on a consistent basis during the season.
I got a picture of Dave scolding a coach after teeing him up. I have a picture, and whenever he calls me, it comes up, Dave's picture, telling the guy off.
Dave was he refereed Staten Island when I was I've been coaching for 20 years. So when Dave first got into officiating, I was coaching, and he was always one of the great ones. He would put up with you to a certain extent, then tell you to shut up, that kind of deal.
I tell you, Charlie got himself another walk here.
On base percentage on 1,000 today for Dave's
Crushing it, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
that stat category, they didn't have those kind of stats when we were kids, by the way. You were just 0 for 7 or whatever.
Yeah, no.
There was no such thing as on-base percentage.
There was no
when
such thing as nobody cares sports. I can tell you that much
Yeah,
because I
no.
can't watch my Titan League games from 1985 over here.
Well, at least I don't have to cry on the way home in the car after this.
I could imagine a car ride home with the Commodore after a Danny Chanod Little League game.
Unbelievable.
God, that must be immense comedy.
I wish we had YouTube back then.
Yes.
Here's another
King
8-year-old.
Sherlock. So King Sherlock got the plate here, number 31. Favorite song to walk up to is All I Do Is Win by DJ Khaled.
Great tune.
Another one. Tell me about it.
No matter what.
Favorite ball player, Aaron Judge. Favorite TV show, South Park. Favorite part about playing baseball, he says, I like striking players out and throwing junk. What a great
Junk.
answer.
That's phenomenal. And he has been throwing a lot of off-speed stuff here early on.
That's his older brother.
So he's out there spinning the curve. Oh, older brother?
Now,
His older brother's pitching. This is the younger brother's.
Oh, so Danny's just lying to me here.
No, I'm not. This King Sherlock, he's at the plate.
Oh.
Batting here and is, you understand what's happening?
No, not really.
All right, then.
It's okay.
Can you explain?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
No. Here's a pitch, a big swing and a miss. Strike 3, throwing it down to third. Gotta love it when they throw it around the horn like that, huh?
This food coma has me in about 13-second intervals of
I haven't
focus.
eaten a lot today. And then out of nowhere, an angel dressed in some sort of pizza pasta house wardrobe
He looked.
appeared.
He just looked like pizza in human form. Like I want pizza from a
yeah.
guy who looks like that. You know.
And his personality was so much more vibrant.
He turned a foul ball down the first baseline into the biggest hit in baseball history. It was amazing.
A hot shot into left field is kept in front of a left fielder out there. So a nice play made in left field to keep it a single in a 9-2 ball game. Nicholas Farina with a hit to left field.
Nick Farina. I went to high school with
He's
Nick
going to
Farina.
pound a burger and fries when this game's over.
That sounds like a good time.
Honestly.
I won't have any room left, unfortunately. Nick Farina. Any idea what his dad's name's Nicholas? Any idea? Either way.
And we often talk about so many, businesses in Staten Island, not only the ones that support our broadcast, but the ones that I suppose we support in general, right?
Main Street Coffee!
We're not shy at all. I want to give a shout out to some businesses. There's an amazing food truck up the way here called Graffitery.
Huh?
Graffiti Eatery. Unbelievable.
So you've known about this,
Gnome-
and we text all
Gnome
the time, and you
Avenue.
don't share this?
Yeah. Just
Just
opened
live on
recently.
the air, we learned this
No,
stuff?
I'm telling you now. Gnome Avenue and Richmond Avenue, there's like a furniture place over there. I'm telling you right now, this place is unbelievable. Open till 2 a.m. Check them out. The food is outrageous.
Give me one thing, Dan.
All right.
I don't know what it is. What do they got? Tacos? Burritos?
I'm gonna
Mexican?
tell you,
Ice cream? What we got?
You can get a chopped cheese,
Oh, enough said.
or you can get a jerk chicken quesadilla. That's another option.
Sounds like
They got Nashville chicken tenders. I can go all day.
Oh,
Just like if you like spicy food, stop over there. Shout out to my boys over there at Graffiti Eatery. They don't know who I am. Back to the action. Uncle Charlie comes out of the glove. Did you see that, Paige?
That was a hook.
Nobody Cares Sports, the only place where a business can get an absolute full-on plug without ever having met
Not pay anything. No, I know.
It's amazing. Oh,
We support the community, Ray. That's why.
I love it. That was certainly a compliment, that's for sure.
No, you got to check that place out. Because I'm always saying, I want to go to Ralph's. Where can I go after a game? What kitchen is open?
Ralph's will be
I
open
found
late.
that food truck over here. What, Bull's Head area? Travis? Unbelievable.
Well, if we're doing late-night food trucks out by the mall over there by Richmond Avenue, a little past the mall, Richmond Avenue, there's got a gyro truck over there by the Ralph's Ice.
Oh, I know what you're talking
They're
about.
open late till 3 in the morning. That's probably
That guy crushes.
as good a gyro as you're going to get on this island.
We're going to have to find out that guy's name.
More sponsors. Just throw us a
Just
few
say,
gyros.
Hey, buddy, we talked about you at a Little League game, and we need your name and information. That should go over well.
And
with
we're
the
going to
gyro
send you a
card.
bill.
Yeah. Here's Uncle Charlie again, just a bit too high this time. I like the fact that Thompson's out there on the mound, changing speed, making the batter guess a little bit.
I said I haven't been to a Little League game in a very long time, so I didn't know what to expect. I wondered if I felt I could get a hit if I was in the box. I would have
No shot.
absolutely no shot versus
no
any
way.
of these kids. Not even close.
Ball got away from the catcher there, Ray, so the runners move up. Beautiful breeze out there. I don't know if we talked about it.
It's just nice. Look
It's
at
just
the
beautiful
sky.
baseball weather or not.
I don't know about hitting a baseball. I'd love to take my sandwich out and pop one in the
Golf
center field
weather right now. You play any golf, John? You golfer?
Absolutely not.
No.
I don't hit the ball well.
No, yeah, one of those. Yeah, I enjoy like the nature aspect. It's a nice day. You walk the course kind of deal. Get banged up.
I do that well.
That's why golf outings are the best. My
That's why
golf
outings are good.
Staten Island's finest golf outing, Columbus Day. Reach out to Nobody Cares. We can set you up. I happen to run the outing myself every Columbus Day. But outings are the best because you can go out with your buddies, 4 of you, and you play one ball. You know, you just
Captain
the
and
group
his crew.
thing, captain and his crew. Yeah, so preferred method of golf. And my team golf is the best golf.
I'll supply the Bloody Marys and
Oh,
booze,
enough said.
and I'll bring some food.
You're hired
go.
full time. Did you know that, John? I know you're the president of Little League here, but you're hired at Nobody Cares full time going forward.
10-4.
You're welcome here anytime.
Great health insurance. I like it.
Well, we had a conference on the mound, and why not with runners on second and third in a 9-2 ball game with father and son up by 7. It's Thompson on the mound who throws a beautiful hook over the outside part of the plate, called for a strike from the home plate umpire, Kevin Wise.
He's been mixing it up with the fastball and the curve, a little off speed, keeping him guessing at the plate.
The pitch is just a bit outside.
He tried the corner and missed. Ball 4, ball 8, ball 12.
Son, put these glasses on. Ooh, we call that high cheddar where I come from. Strike 2, and we have a full count on the board.
I feel like a banker in this.
House rules, Jake. The 3-2 is outside, just missing over the corner. Bases loaded, 3 ducks on the pond. Thompson finds himself in a bit of a jam here.
All right, so this game could really be blown open with one big one here.
How awesome is this, by the way, that we're broadcasting Little League baseball?
I think it's the
think it's so
purest, most, you know, you hear the fans just rooting for the parents and fans rooting for their kids. This is just so pure and beautiful. It really is. I'm having a time of their life.
Kids don't know what they have something they can watch 20 years
Yeah,
from
like we know how amazing it is, right? I don't even think they realize.
But this is just life for them. You know, they watch it on TV, and now, thanks to Nobody Cares Sports and all of our sponsors, we bring it to them. You know, this is nothing minor production here. Gotham Trinity Productions has half a dozen guys here working. We have a booth that's fully staffed. Danny got all this technology and stuff. Oh, rope to center
There's
field.
a high
got
soaring
under
pop up to center field is hauled in there.
He just
We
missed
call
it.
that a can of corn. He just missed it at the end of 5 full innings of play. We head to the top of the 6th. Danny Chanod, John Pleszewicz, the president of Mid-Island Little League, joining us in the booth. Color commentary, Ray Palma. We are broadcasting Little League baseball on a beautiful Thursday evening in New York City. What could be better? Back after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is, actually, you got the right one. Turn that around. It'll be more comfortable for you. I guarantee it. I'm like the guy from Men's Warehouse. You see that? Yeah.
My paperwork looks like a pride flag. I have every color you could imagine on this sheet. This is, I have sausage grease, I have whipped cream, I have pasta sauce.
No. I tried to take a cool picture of my workstation before, and then I was like, nope, I look like a fat hoarder. Never mind. There's nothing fun here in this broadcast booth.
Right behind us right now. Mr. Everything that does everything. Joe DeMayo.
He has mozzarella sticks with
Yeah,
him.
he's
Mr. Everything, Joe DeMayo.
Joe DeMayo has mozzarella sticks and Gatorade. So
So
he knows
shout
how
out to
get
him,
them
by
out.
the way. Mr. Everything is not an easy nickname to acquire in life.
Nor it's one would you want. I don't want to be known as Mr. Everything. They call on you for everything. It's like being the person that owns the pickup truck. You don't want to be that guy. Everybody you know is going to call you.
That's
for
a big point. I agree with you. By the way, do you own a pickup truck?
Absolutely not. I own a mom.
You do.
I was a mom SUV Pathfinder, as a few of my students told me. driving down Forest Ave, you roll the window down. Hey, good to see you, kids. Yeah. You drive a mom SUV.
I got rid of my Blazer because of that Chevy Blazer, the sexy mom car. I got rid of it, and now I got a Silverado.
Oh, we all
went a little manly.
You live and learn, don't you, Joe?
Oh, big time. This is the 9-year-old Kane Sherlock pitching now.
A little pitch and change. I like that. Looks like my man's got a hook as well. So we could see some changing in speeds. Perhaps some fastball, some curveball, maybe a little bit. Do you tend to see more than a fastball, curveball from pitchers at this age? Is there more than those two pitches, or usually just those two?
The majority of kids, especially the younger kids, don't really throw a curveball yet.
Right.
We frown upon it.
Absolutely.
Until like they're 11 or 12, and even then it's still a little early. But they develop fastball, change-up, and location.
Yeah, absolutely.
When the bigger kids are up, you try to keep the ball down low. You don't want to be throwing curveballs at this young age.
And data shows that's dangerous. It prevents development of the muscle at this age. And like you brought up brilliantly, changing speeds at this age, you learn that. You can pitch the rest of your life.
Well, that changeup, as it comes over the plate, it seems to change speed at its apex, right, as it comes and travels towards the plate. So it looks like a curveball because of the way it dives down. But make no mistake about it, is in fact a changeup. So 2-0 is our count, and John Pleszewicz, he's the president here at Mid Island. He's doing color commentary with me and Ray Palma in the booth right now. He's also working the scoreboard. What more do you want from people? And they have a saying here, Little League Baseball, Ray. If you're complaining, have you volunteered yet?
What a slogan. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Right.
Because you're going to get that in those sports, like there's 99% of the people are volunteers. And these
we don't say 99, maybe.
We don't have
the referees are compensated.
I don't think anybody gets paid.
The umpires are compensated. That's the 1%. Everyone else that's here, every adult you see is not being compensated for it. So it's a high class, well run, and congratulations to you for running such a beautiful league and facilities and everything. You run a fantastic business here.
I can't wait when you come back next year for our opening day, and you'll see this entire complex turfed.
Wow. Okay, that's major. That's breaking news.
Yeah,
wow, that's fantastic.
Dave will go into it at the next game.
Okay.
We'll have you guys just turn around and look at our in-broadcast camera now. Welcome everybody back to the Nobody Cares Sports broadcast booth, powered by our friends at Main Street Coffee.
Coffee!
John Pleszewicz, he's the president here from Staten Island, Mid-Island Little League. Ray Palma in the booth. We're in the final inning, the 6th inning of our first game in a doubleheader. A 9-2 ball game. Jemmy Max is losing by 7 here. So is this their first game of the season, John?
No, we're in about a third full ending, a third week of major division games.
So this is just like the grand opening with the parade and everything, because we had bad weather. We were supposed to have it, I believe, April 1st, April Fool's Day.
Absolutely. It was 32, rainy, drizzly.
Mother Nature had other plans.
Absolutely. And it worked out perfectly that we used today.
We still got opening day no matter what game it is, and you've got the best weather day we're going to have all year.
Oh, this
is picture S perfect.
There's a high pop-up into the infield. It's off the pitcher's glove as he dives to make the attempt. It's going to be an infield single.
You know what I want on that one, Danny? I would love Sebastian's call of what just happened. It would have been phenomenal. So much going on, so many moving parts.
Sebastian was like, he never saw baseball before, and he had a 5-hour energy and got dropped in the booth.
That's Sebastian every day. You go into his restaurant, he's running a mile a minute. He's one of the good guys. He really wants to do. When the immigrants, the people that were getting all flown in, and they were staying at the hotel right behind us.
Yeah, okay.
Sebastian got a community award from the mayor's office. He fed everyone.
Really?
Families upon families. He was there.
Some stereotypes are wrong and not appropriate. The Italians feed everyone stereotype is not a stereotype. It's an undeniable fact. And it goes to show that.
Every night there was a line out the door. He fed each and every family.
He seems like the kind of guy that will give you the shirt off his back. As a big jump out from first base, but he's going to sit right there. Who's jumping off first base like that?
Nick Romano, his old man. Vito, my guy. Hope Vito's doing well.
Shout out to Tommy Groves just coming in the booth to say what up.
Tommy Groves is here?
He's behind us.
Tommy
just
Groves
now.
did not even say hi to me. That's not nice. I graduated high school with Tommy Groves, but nonetheless.
Unbelievable.
Hope he's doing well. You still wear those thick glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I know that's making sure it's the right guy. All right, yeah, I definitely know Tommy Groves then.
I told him, he sent me a message. He said, hey, listen, I'm at Mid-Island tonight. Don't mess this up. I mean, he said other words, I said, yeah, come up into the broadcast booth. Say what's up.
What are you going to tell Groves? Groves is going to beat the crap out of everybody he wants to.
But you're going to tell him it ain't been told before, right? So here's a snap throw down to first base. The runner gets back. So first and second is our situation. You want to write something?
Oh, you need a fork?
No.
Little hand signals here.
No way.
Oh, little breeze.
No. Forks are not for me.
He's more of a finger eater.
I'm going to get that on a T-shirt. I'm a finger eater.
Finger foods. Appetizers. I'm just happy Danny's eating because usually he doesn't eat and he's famished. So great job, Verdi Pizza House.
Usually.
I think Verdi Pizza House may have set, kind of the standard for future sponsorships. I mean, we have other sponsors today, but we probably said Verdi a little more than others because he was here giving us food. Jody's Club Forest and Duffy's we talked about earlier, 2 West Brighton legendary establishments that are there for the kids. Terrence Haggerty and Cormac Gordon, 2 of my, I consider them friends and great human beings. So, and 2 different types of places too. Jody's is the bigger restaurant as far as size goes, maybe the party room in the back. Duffy's is a little more traditional, old school as far as the burger, Irish bar burger, with the
Waffle
specials.
fries. Fries.
Yeah. And you go see Terrence. Actually, yesterday, little cheese fries had like the cheese whiz
Thompson
on
with a
it.
big swing and a miss goes down.
Danny reminding us there's a baseball game going.
No, I know. It's fine.
And, of course, Charles Martin Mortgage, residential and commercial. So if you have any mortgage problems, 718-749-0099. Rates are up, but they will find a way to get them down for you.
Love that. Good drop, Ray.
I made that slogan up, too. They did not put that on the paper. Hope they liked it.
All right. Hey, you guaranteed something to my customers? Back to the action.
I said they would try. I didn't guarantee much.
There is a line drive to center field over the center fielder's head. It's going to be a ground rule double. 1 run will come in to score. The second run will stop at third, second and third. And Mr. Momentum is trying to change his address as Jimmy Max doing all they can to tie this game up with their last chance opportunity. We play 6 innings of baseball here in Little League, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, not going to go down without a fight. That was absolutely roped in the center field.
So
Center field didn't have a chance.
Top 6 here. This would be their last chance then, ain't that, John?
That's correct. It's 3 outs, and we could wrap it up.
All right, listen, ducks on the pond, nobody out here. So, listen, Little League Baseball or any level, 6 runs an inning, certainly a possibility. And a base hit into left field. That's going to drive another one home, Danny, 9-4.
You said it. 1 run comes in, and the runner goes to second, safe with aggressive base running.
Wildly aggressive running from Cardone. You get thrown out at second base there, you're going to feel the wrath of the coaching staff. But sometimes aggression's rewarded, and it is there. Listen, 9-4. A base hit makes this a 3-run game here, Danny.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. If I had done that same thing at his age, got thrown out, right, my father would have just been like, "You're walking home, son."
There's Volpe. I'm so glad Ferrioli got up again. Favorite song? Wu-Tang Clan's Cream.
Come on,
kid.
Are you kidding
I'm starting
me?
to think I might know Mom. If it's Mom, shout out Miss Ferrioli for my 61. Yeah, that's the best song of the day. That's by far, actually, best song ever by a child, especially one.
Sal
who's
is
not.
out here just winning hearts in the broadcast booth over and over.
His favorite play is Anthony Volpe. His favorite song is Cream. I mean, this is the winner.
It's unbelievable.
And a big spot here.
9-4 is our score. Here is a drive to the second baseman who fields, fires to first. 1 run comes in to score.
If you're the defense,
and a runner moves to third.
Sorry, Danny. If you're the defense, you take that. You'll trade the run for the out at this point. The runners on base pretty much mean nothing at this point. So 9-5. It's 4 runs now.
It's manageable.
Yeah,
right?
the chip away.
Chip away, Ray. Chip away.
They say a bloop and a blast. Well, a couple more bloops and a blast ties this one.
That's cool.
We're now so many opportunities in this booth. Things changing here. So the game is slowing down. Are we getting a pinch hitter here? Not sure what's happening. Can't see the dugouts at least from my vantage point.
Well, looks like we may have a pinch hit situation here, right? Trying to get a number. A right-handed batter stepping into the plate. This number 32 from Jimmy Max, Ryan Adone. So he's not a pinch hitter. We've seen him before. Center fielder.
And he likes cereal and Derek Jeter. Who doesn't?
Kidding me? It's two things all day. The pitch is swung on. Slow roller to third base. Fielded there. Thrown across the diamond. And that's going to do it. Father and Son Moving Company have come up with the W here in our first broadcast of the night. Our very first Little League broadcast here on the Nobody Cares Sports Network. John Pleszewicz, Ray Palma on the call along with myself. Danny Chanod, gentlemen, your thoughts on this broadcast?
Absolutely blown away by the organization and structure and skill. I'm a baseball fan my whole life, so I know the game. And just from a standpoint of execution, hitting the cutoff man, the double plays on the infield, just the standards which these kids are light years ahead of me in Little League and years ago. So kudos to your league, John, and all the hard work these coaches have put in. That was magnificent by both teams.
My coaches are a test to why these kids play their game the way they do. They do a great job, from Joe to Angelo, and our next two coaches, Dennis Aponte and Ryan Graham. They all do a great job with our kids. They start practicing.
You just move back a little. There you go. Keep going. What do you got?
About mid-January, they start getting in the gym, just doing individual drills upon drills. February, they start getting into the cages, and then the first week of March, they try to get out 5 to 10 times on the field.
It shows. It certainly shows.
And then our major season usually starts like 2 weeks before opening day. So they've been going since the third week of March. We had a couple of rainouts. They're about 9-10 games in already.
Well, the Nobody Cares Sports broadcast booth brought to you by our friends at Main Street Coffee, Ray's favorite place.
Main Street Coffee.
He loves every second of it.
MSC.
That's right. 2 locations here on Staten Island. One in historic Richmond Town, and the other, of course, on Main Street in Tottenville.
Richmond Town, Main Street Coffee.
He's all fired up, as are all of you at home. No religion, no politics, just feel good sports vibes. What more could you ask for? A beautiful night here in the forgotten borough of New York City, Mid-Island Little League. Game 2 coming up. It's Taxman versus Gold Star Post. How do you like the fact that I actually knew that? You got to be excited about that, John. I'm getting better at my job.
Very well. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, right? I love your energy. I want to let you know right now that you could lose your job only to Verde's Pasta House because
Sebastian, he's a salesman.
his energy.
I think any one of ours. I think Danny, your job, if that guy wants it. I would.
If he wanted my job, I think he could just have it because I can't compete. We want to give a big shout out to everybody out there tuned in. Make sure you like and subscribe. We've got another game coming up on the dash. 8 o'clock start. Don't go anywhere, or do. Get yourself a beverage. No religion, no politics, just feel good sports vibes. Nobody cares. Ain't that right, boys?
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.